Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Super Name, welcome to the stream. Midi Poots, welcome to the stream. Hollow Knight is good. Welcome, Raja, welcome. Tic Tac Peep, what's going on? LibRaptor64, Alex31, Jesse. Ants. Gnome. Papyrus, Marsic. A Trevor a day keeps the boredom away. Hacky. Guy who plays games? I mean, we'll see if that even happens today. It might just be guy who sits here. Double Wappa, welcome to the stream. I am definitely a human. Something tells me you may not be a human. SoFlind, welcome. Mulu, welcome. Alex, welcome. Salty King, welcome. Holy! Wait, why did that disappear? George, thanks for the 5 gifted. 5 subs away from 150. Holy bean, thank you so much. W. George, I appreciate it. Literally from downtown. Thank you so much. Trev, my Celeste mod is done and I beat 8A Golden with it. I haven't even finished your Hyper Dash or your Ultra Dash one. George, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Holy bean. Why is somebody getting concerned? Oh yeah, okay, never mind, okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and time that person out for a while. Shall we, guys? I actually didn't see that message until the concerned emote. I need to work on the U sides? Yeah, I remember that one. Yo, Racer the Destroyer, welcome. I missed the announcement stream, but I'm so happy you stream more. Hey, Bourbon, welcome to the stream. What's going on? I beat Silksong. Congratulations. Congratulations, Hockey. Rip 30 dude, welcome to the stream. Oh god, what's happening? Guys, who cares what they said? Who cares what they said? Here's what I will say, in other people's chats, if somebody gets timed out, everyone just 07s. I don't want to live in a world where someone gets timed out in chat and everyone's like, "Oh, what happened? What's the drama?" You know what I mean? That just, to me, that just feels like Twitter. I'd rather just add everyone 07 and then just move on from it. Unless you're specifically asking because you don't want to say the same thing, but I promise you, if you're a regular, like, normal person, you're not going to get timed out. Not saying that normal's the good thing. You guys get what I'm saying. You guys don't misinterpret that. We do that? Yeah, sometimes, yes. That's actually, I was going back and clipping stuff up, and I remember timing somebody out before, and there was like 5 people that were like, What happened? What's the drama? I had this open on my 17th monitor, but now that I hear there's a little drama, somebody fill me in. And I just wish we could 07 and then just move on. Oh, also, Trev, did you see there's a motion smoothness mod for Celeste that's actually OP? No, I didn't. Hey, Juno Apollo, welcome to the chat. Namanja, welcome back to the chat. No. Incorrect. I'm not even gonna read that one. So soup is not normal? No comment on that. How are you today? Hey, thanks for asking. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you today? Guys, happy Cinco de Mayo, by the way. Feliz Cinco de Mayo. Namako, welcome to the stream. Guys, what are you guys doing for Cinco de Mayo today? Genuine question. Genuine question, and you can lie or tell the truth. I won't know the difference. Mini Poots with the 1 gifted. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. W Mini Poots. I am existing and Namako is existing. Namako, aren't you always existing though? Like, call me crazy. I know, I'm not trying to be controversial here, but aren't you always existing? OMG, Cinco de Mayo mentioned. Guys, all I have to say is, 2 seconds, actually. I know how to celebrate. I was actually not going to celebrate it all on stream, but I know how to celebrate. Lock in, guys. Take it serious. Yo, what the hell? Yo, what the hell? I'm not even doing anything. I'm just sitting here. Zelotron, thank you for the 10 gifted. Guys, okay. Okay. I'm just sitting here. Nothing's happening. I haven't even done anything yet. Zelotron, thank you for the 10 gifted. Once again, Zelotron, thank you for the 10 gifted. Midi Pooch, thank you for the 1 gifted. And George the Real One, thank you for the 5 gifted. Alright, okay, I have to do this, guys. This is not my Cinco de Mayo celebration. Yet. Hang on. You guys know what's happening. Guys, sing along if you know the words. And ha! Who? And ha! Who? George! And ha! Who? And pizza! French fries! Down the mountain! Zelotron! Ha! Who? And pizza! French fries! Down the mountain! Pizza! French fries! Down the mountain! George and Zelotron! And Zelotron and George! And pizza! French fries! Down the mountain! Pizza! French fries! Down the mountain! Matey Poots! George and Zelotron! Thank you! Holy God! Thank you so much for literally 16 gifted from nowhere for doing nothing. Thank you so much. Okay, now here we go. Okay, now here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I will say, guys. This is the judgment-free zone, right? This is a judgment-free stream, correct? Yes or no? Because what I'm about to say is going to depict whether or not I say it. I would like to celebrate Cinco de Mayo with everybody here, okay? And what I need is I need a guarantee that I will not be judged for this, okay? Okay. To be honest, I'm surprised. I'm surprised so many people are saying yes. Yes, people gaslight. All right, guys, lock in. Sing along if you know the words. Lock in, sing along if you know the words. Hang on. 2 seconds. I've never sang this in my entire life, so you can't judge. Hang on. Guys, happy Cinco de Mayo. Genuinely. Guys, genuinely happy Cinco de Mayo. Holy wall of cinema! Holy wall of cinema! Jesus! Guys, never in my life have I seen a wall of cinema that big. All right, so now you might be asking yourself, guys. Now you might be asking yourself, what else are we doing for Cinco de Mayo? And the answer is learning about the scariest cult of all time. Soup Credit Name, you were asking. Juno, are you still here? Time out Soup Credit Name for not asking. By the way, thanks again, Zelotron, Midi Poots, and George the real one for the 16 gifted total. All right, so guys, I was watching something. I was scrolling on YouTube and something came across my recommendation feed that I clicked on, and it was literally so interesting, and I was so invested. I realized that I actually wasn't thinking about anything else but the video. Like, I was totally invested in the video that I stopped watching it and was like, I'm gonna watch this on stream because it was that interesting to me. Genuinely. So, the first thing we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna learn about the scariest cult in America. In my opinion, the scariest cult in the United States of America. Can you guys guess what I'm talking about? You may actually be able to guess what I'm talking about. Minka? Did someone just Minka? No, actually, the KKK is a good guess. I forgot about them. But does the KKK even do anything anymore? I feel like they just like walk around. Like, I feel like they just walk around and are just openly racist. When's the last time they actually did anything? Actually, I would argue that this cult is even scarier than the KKK. They're all old bastards now. Yeah, literally. Literally. They do TPH beyond the scope of this stream. Okay, then it's not as publicly available as what we're about to watch. Tom Cruise mentioned. I didn't say that. The Mexican cartel. I don't know if I would say that they're the scariest cult in the United States. Maybe the scariest cult in North America. I don't know if I'd say the United States though. I need a list of all the emotes like pause or type. Talk to Soup Credit Name. Skibbity enthusiasts? No. Not even close. Is the cartel considered a cult? That's a good question. Hang on. I don't think so. I think it would be considered, if I had to guess, the answer is going to be no, and I think it's going to be considered an organization. An illegal crime organization. 2 seconds. Guys, according to AI... Actually, wait, AI didn't say anything that was coherent. AI literally said nothing that was useful. Okay, let me just read you what AI said. Certain Mexican drug cartels are often described as having cult-like characteristics, particularly those that blend extreme violence with pseudo-religious ideologies and intense devotion to their leaders. So it's giving me a definition that... says certain Mexican drug cartels. It wasn't a clear answer. I feel like I just asked a politician their stance on a political belief and got back an answer. You know what I mean? An answer that doesn't actually answer what I asked. I don't know. It's not worth it. I just lost interest from that one sentence. Okay, guys. Here's what we're going to learn about today. Together. Now, full transparency. I pre-watched, like, I don't know, like 5 minutes of this off stream. 5 to 8 minutes of this off stream. But I paused it because I thought it was, I genuinely thought it was so interesting. Like, actually so interesting. I was legitimately invested in what the video had to offer. Legitimately. So, we're going to watch this together, and we're going to learn about, I don't know, like, so first off, I don't know what I can legally say, like, and not have any chance of having anything come back to bite me in the butt, but I also don't think that, like, there's gonna be, you know what I mean? I don't think I'm a big enough streamer and or YouTuber for this to even matter yet. So we're learning about Scientology today, guys. And I used to just think that Scientology was just like a group that you would want to avoid. That's what I used to think. And then this video started to get me to realize that they're actually doing some fairly scary stuff. So, in my opinion, it was so interesting and so weird and seemed seemingly so dangerous that I wanted to watch this on stream. So this is, by the way, I exposed the most evil cult in America by 2 seconds. Tyler Oliveira. By the way, the reason why I started watching this video is because somebody else made a video that was similar, and it was basically clickbait. This video seems legit. So I exposed the most evil cult in America. We're going to learn about Scientology today, guys.
That's me infiltrating Scientology's Church of Spiritual Technology, fortified with spiked fences, infrared cameras, and rumored to be a labor camp holding the leader of Scientology's wife as a prisoner. And I'll also be infiltrating their HQ in Los Angeles.
Oh, why are you flashbanging me? Hold on. Don't shoot me, please.
Clearwater, Florida.
Get out of the mail, you're trespassing. You're gonna regret this. It's a promise. You've allowed yourself to become a mindless robot.
And New York City.
Ask them what Xenu is? What is that?
Thing on, like, we believe in aliens and stuff like that.
Is that true?
Why risk the lawsuits, potential jail time, and lifetime harassment from this cult, notorious for ruining the life of anyone who speaks out against it for a YouTube video?
Scientology made them sell the properties just so that our grandkids couldn't see them anymore. And that is
okay. This is the creepy part because, like, I don't know, like, what am I allowed to say right now? Because, like, let's say this video, let's say the wrong person sees this video, and I just feel like I have to say allegedly after saying anything about the video. You know what I mean? Because if this guy is literally talking about how his life got ruined for saying things about Scientology, so. Guys, all I'm gonna say is it like this is going on the YouTube channel, the new YouTube channel. So I'm gonna be very careful about exactly how I say everything. But here's what I will say: if based off of this guy's video, if what he's saying is true, this definitely seems extremely sketchy. And I think I'm starting to realize why no one is doing reaction videos to this. Guys, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Yeah, everything will be okay, I think.
why I call Scientology a family-destroying human trafficking cult.
People who were in Scientology should be able to get justice for actual crimes that were committed against them.
Well, because I believe with your help, videos like this can help destroy this human trafficking cult. But how did a cult invented by a mentally ill science fiction author brainwash millions of people into believing an alien overlord named Xenu, brought billions of frozen aliens to Earth in jets, dumped them into volcanoes, and blew them up with hydrogen bombs, leading to all of humanity's problems? And how did a religion...
Okay, I just want to say this. Here's what I want to say. I don't know if you guys have seen the South Park bit about them explaining Scientology, but what he just said is actually true. What he just said is legitimately what the Church of Scientology believes. And that's not an opinion, that's a fact. So everything that he just said right there, that may seem to some like it's very wild and almost unbelievable, is legitimately the philosophy behind the Church of Scientology.
So stupid become one of the most feared and powerful cults in America, compromising some of Hollywood's most famous actors.
So what do you say? We need to clean this place up? Huh? Yeah! Okay. Because we're counting on you.
To LRH. They own that building.
Now, here's what I will say. I have a question for you guys. Here's what I will ask. If someone, and I'm not saying anyone's name in particular, but if someone holds some just egregious beliefs, and they have invested their time and brain power into supporting something that you consider to be totally egregious and weird, okay? Do you also have to not respect that person's art anymore? Because or their talent anymore? Because if you were the NFL, the National Football League, you would say, no, totally separate them. Separate the art from the artist, or the talent from the person. Because, like, think about, like, for example, like the Michael Vick case. Do you guys even know who that is? Michael Vick got, I don't think I have to say allegedly here. Michael Vick, I think, was convicted of dog fighting and served time in jail for it. And then I think was rehired back to play for an NFL team. You know what I mean? So like, but like, I think most people would be like, yes, of course you have to condemn them for everything. But like, most corporations will be like, yeah, that's like really bad, but like, come on back to the NFL. And like, come play for us because you're really talented still. You know what I mean?
Well, most of the buildings around here. In fact, Tom Cruise is supposed to have a penthouse up there. Yep. So, they can suck it.
And in great irony, my journey into Scientology began as a result of their own beautiful building in the heart of New York City's Times Square. As I was exposing scammers, I came in to do a free personality test and realized Scientology might be the biggest scam of them all.
It's crazy out there. It's a zoo out there, man. Right here?
Yeah, so that's what we like. So pretty much the way it works.
Sure.
The test starts. The questions start right here. Multiple choice questions, right? 200 questions, right?
Heard.
You see that?
Damn, that's a
They're
lot.
all very simple.
Thanks, man.
This free personality test is the bait they use to get vulnerable people in the door, to diagnose their life's problems, and then sell them a solution.
In my opinion, that is like if you want to confuse people. How do I say this, bro? How do I say this? If you want to hook somebody into staying, you giving them a personality test and then telling them what their results means is potentially one of the most manipulative ways to get someone to stay and listen to what you have to say. Because no one cares more about themselves than that person. So if they spend all that time, so it's like sunk cost fallacy, right? If they spend all that time taking a personality test and then you sit them down and explain their results to them, you know what I mean? That is such a smart way to potentially manipulate someone into staying. Potentially.
Here, this is 8 minutes long.
All right.
And this is about the guy who developed the subject. His name's Ron Hubbard.
Okay.
And he is the founder of the subject.
Am I going to scoot back a little bit?
While my personality test was being scored, I was then exposed to my first Scientology propaganda film, and my journey into their brainwashing funnel had begun.
Communicating what we are trying to do in Scientology to somebody who has no inkling, and one of the most difficult things in the world is to tell somebody who thinks he's a body that he is himself. But they tell one another that man is an animal and that when he dies, he is gone. Of course, that's just about as insulting as you can possibly get.
To understand.
Look at that face. I remember this. I told you, I pre-watched like the first 5 to 8 minutes of this. Look at that face right there. I remember that vividly. Bro, this feels, I'm not saying it is, I'm saying it feels a lot like the Jamestown videos that I watched back when I was in college. Did you guys ever hear about Jamestown? The guy that basically persuaded a whole bunch of people to move to a different country and started a whole town on his own. And that was a cult. And like that's where the don't drink the Kool-Aid meme comes from. Or not meme, but don't drink the Kool-Aid phrase comes from. But I remember hearing James Jones, I think that's his name, right? Am I thinking of the right guy? Is it James Jones or James Jones? Is that? No, I'm thinking of the wrong guy. What's the guy's name? Jonestown? I might be confusing two names. Jim Jones. Yeah, Jim Jones. I remember listening to Jim Jones talk.
Already 19 months concerned.
Yo, Victor, thanks for the 19 months. I remember listening to Jim Jones talk and then hearing this guy talk, and it definitely, you can tell some similarities.
And Scientology, we have to first understand its founder, L. Ron Hubbard, a prolific sci-fi writer who made his living with his imagination, writing over 1,000 books in his life, and eventually immersed himself into the occult, psychology, and hypnosis, ultimately concluding that the only way to become rich was to make his own religion. So he began luring the naive, hopeless, and spiritually confused into a multi-level marketing scheme where he promised them spiritual enlightenment behind a paywall that never ended.
Life is improved on a gradient. It's improved a little, and then it's improved a little more, and it's improved a little more, and a little more.
He told stories of how...
You know, here's what I will say. This is something that really baffles me, is like, this guy got famous for being a sci-fi writer, right? So why, I don't understand, like, I don't want to say why isn't anyone questioning that. How can he suddenly come up with the only one true religion that's the actual origin of life on Earth or human life on Earth? Like, because I'm sure people are questioning that, but why aren't people questioning it more? You know, or I guess people are questioning it, and those are just the people that are not joining this specific religion, I guess. But number two, do you know how like Can you imagine? Okay, let me just ask you a question. Let's pretend tomorrow you woke up and your life's purpose was starting a religion and getting a whole bunch of people to follow the ideology that you want to propagate. Can you imagine how hard that would be? Like, how hard would it be to say ideas that were so convincing and resonated with people so much and articulate yourself so well that you get a large and a non-insignificant amount of people following your religion? That would be so difficult. But like, to go through with it is just, I don't know, man. It's just so crazy. Like, this is just so interesting to me.
75 million years ago, an evil tyrant collected beings on other planets to be stored in volcanoes on Earth.
Boxed them up in boxes, threw them into space planes.
As this film depicts,
space planes.
The spirits' bodies were destroyed by hydrogen bombs, and today their troubled spirits are attached to human bodies by the thousands. Called body thetans, they cause endless problems. Only
Soy R. Soy R. That's Peepo if I've ever seen Peepo. That is Pepe the Frog if I've ever seen him from behind, and believe me, guys.
Scientology knows how to shake them loose.
You talk to them. And when you find out who they are and what they are, what they're doing, and what's making them stick around you, then they blow. And so you pay a lot of money. I mean, you have lots of body thetans. This process takes lots of time.
And then I met a subscriber working as a Scientology recruiter.
I'm a big fan of yours.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I've seen your videos.
Okay. Right on. This guy's done.
So apparently, this is context you can get from the video, like from watching further in the video. But apparently, I think this guy has done this many times with several different religions. This is the first video I've ever seen of this guy. But he goes around and I think he just kind of debunks or shows what could be the worst in each religion, or just maybe the inconsistencies of a whole bunch of different religions. So that's this guy that's currently working for the Church of Scientology says that he's seen his videos.
A lot.
He does.
Yeah.
He's done a lot. You almost seem like a match.
Huh?
You almost seem like you guys are matched.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So this is a religion?
Yes. What this is it's based on science, but a lot of it's categorized as a religion because, frankly, we deal with the spirit, and I mean, where else are you going to put spirit in a lot of categories? It's basically Scientology is tools for use for handling the problems of life. You know, like if you look at Buddhism, like you look at, reincarnation, all that stuff. A lot of that research that's what a lot of this is.
I wondered, what would happen if I too became a Scientologist? How much could I learn from the inside?
Yeah, what was your first name again?
Josh.
Josh.
Nice to meet you. Maybe
Easy to remember. Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
And my personality test results were ready.
So I didn't score within.
Okay. I'm not trying to be mean here. I'm not trying to be mean. Matter of fact, I won't even say anything that's remotely mean. All I would say is I don't know if this guy looks like the most trustworthy guy to tell me about my personality test. I didn't say anything conclusive there. I just said I don't know if he looks like the most trustworthy guy. Yeah, okay. Anyway.
Any of the acceptable ideal ranges?
It didn't come that way, no. But take a look at it this way.
Yeah.
This is just a start.
I'll give you another example of someone you probably know. Grant Cardone.
Yeah.
He's a
He's
Scientologist.
a Florida guy too.
Yeah, a lot of it is taken from L. Ron Hubbard's, administration tech.
But I'm more of a believer in not the supernatural, but there's something bigger than us here. But I don't know if it's like a god-like figure. I'm wondering what it is. You know,
like there's other people outside of this.
Oh, I definitely believe in aliens. If that's what you're asking, yeah.
Yeah, not from the religious standpoint, but I for sure believe that.
Yeah.
There is what we call a grade chart, which actually you progress level by level, which...
Guys, do you believe in aliens? Yes or no? Do you believe in aliens? When I was a kid, or when I was younger, I used to believe 100% yes, they exist, 100%. And now I'm of the opinion of the universe is so big that there's no way they can exist, but where the hell are they? And why haven't we seen absolutely any evidence of extraterrestrial intelligent life? And the argument is because it's so big, we just haven't found them yet. And it's okay, that's great, but we're also pretty we're the smartest things that we've ever known. Humans are, you know what I mean? Or at least the most technologically advanced. So I think that I would change my answer from when I was younger to I don't know. I would say that it's a statistical probability that they do, but I don't know. Pretty sure there's more life out there. I mean, but I'm talking about intelligent life. I'll just assume you were talking about the same thing. Like, I think there probably are different, life like cells. I don't know if there's any other intelligent life though. Because like, if you think about this, guys, think about how long it took the Earth to evolve into having life forms like us. It took like 3.5 billion years. 3.5 billion, which is like a quarter, or sorry. Yeah, it's about a quarter of the universe's total lifespan from what we know right now. That's a long fucking time. 3.5 billion years. So like, and just imagine how perfect the conditions had to be here for intelligent life to form, or any life to form, that is. So it's I don't know, like it could be like a 1 in quintillion chance. And 1 in quintillion is like, yeah, sure, there might be like a couple other planets that exist, but they might be so far away that we never discover them. Life may be so improbable that we will never know about it ever in our lifetimes. Or Donnie T could be withholding some serious information about aliens in Area 51. And the only way to uncover it is to Naruto run as fast as we can at the fences. Who's with me? If we have been given life, what's to say life can't form somewhere else? I agree with you. No, I totally agree with you. Yeah. I'm just saying just think about how not probable it is that we're here. You know, and that's one of the reasons why when someone's like, oh, what's the meaning of life? Why are we here? What's the meaning of life? What purpose do we have as humans here? It's like, in my opinion, when I ask that question, it's like, yeah, I'd like to know the answer to it, sure. But I'm of the opinion that there is no answer to it, and we should all just be really grateful that we can think and that we're here. Because how improbable is it that we're here right now? Insanely. So just like the fact that we have a gift of thinking and consciousness is insane. You know, this is something that I could talk to that consciousness scientist I told you guys about. That'd be a fun conversation to have with him. Trump isn't competent enough to cover that up. Yeah, I don't think that he himself as an individual is competent enough to cover him up, but there's a lot more people running the United States than just Donald Trump. We evolved from Area 51 speedruns to Scientology speedruns back to thinking about Area 51 speedruns. Spooky month, welcome to the chat. How do we get that philosophical? Well, Marsik, there's this thing called a conversation and a train of thought. So typically when you have a conversation with someone, you may bring up a point, and then that point may lead to other points, and that's typically how conversations go. Some people don't have the ability to think, Aga. Everyone has the ability to think, unless you're talking about, like, I see what you're doing there. I know you're just making a joke, but like, unless we're talking about like, you know what I mean? Like brain dead, you know, people that have been declared brain dead, and then everyone can think. What's a train of thought? It's like, you know, those trains that go on wheels? It's like that, but now imagine a thought train. Yeah, guys, speaking of trains, can we get a hype train going?
And you get more and more awareness of yourself.
I'm kidding.
Handle the aspect of, you know, people hold on to emotions and hold on to things for themselves.
Like trauma.
Okay. And so you can actually get rid of those experience, not the memory, but the pain or the thing that's emotional connected with it, so that way it doesn't actually affect you. Edward Hubbard, he found that, you know, kind of like when you get rid of like the painful experiences, that people feel better. So as they kind of clear those areas of like, okay, I committed this sin or I committed whatever, it's just done. And that's all the auditor, what do we call it? That's all we do is we actually unchain you, in a sort of speak, from being connected with that withholds. You're not withholding.
Okay, and you guys are religious, so tax-free?
That's right.
Okay, that's fire.
Yeah.
I'm starting the religion of the tree fort. The tree fort religion. Tax-free. I'll never have to pay taxes again in my entire life. Who's with me? The tree fort religion believes in, it's like the Blue People Avatar, the 2009 movie Avatar, where, and by the way, it's $100,000 buy-in to join the religion. But like, I believe that trees and Mother Earth knows best, and it's all connected, and it's all one part of one central neural system. The Earth is one big brain, and that's my philosophy. And by the way, I didn't just make that up. That's actually how it went down.
No, this is such an interesting world. Yeah, that's cool. No, you've been very generous with your time and just explain.
You know why? You know why? Because I saw your video about what you do in other churches. And I was like, oh man, I better be like really nice with you. And this is one of Edward Hubbard's book, which you can have.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So I texted my mom. I was like, "Do you know about this?" She said, "Ask them what Xenu is."
Galactic
what is that?
Overlord.
I can.
What is it?
South Park did a hatchet job for us on Scientology. They're the authoritative thing on, like, we believe in aliens and stuff like that.
Is that true? Is it like extraterrestrial? Like, I'm pretty open-minded to...
Not necessarily.
Bro, I'm loving these zooms mid-conversation where it just zooms in on a guy walking by. Like, he's not even necessarily making a reaction. It's just making a point to zoom in on that guy. But, you know, this guy brought up a point. He goes, I've seen your other videos, so he basically is saying, like, I want to make your experience here as pleasant as possible because I've seen your other videos here. Which is just like, I feel like that was one of the most shady things he could have said. I've seen your other videos, so I want to make sure you have a really good time here. Very pleasant, safe, happy time. And that's why I'm doing that.
Not really. I mean, mostly it's just, you know, scientific.
Well, these guys hadn't even gotten to the OT level required to learn about the galactic overlord Xenu. It made me wonder, how much did a low-ranking Scientologist like these guys you see in recruitment centers in major cities all over actually even know about their own cult? So I headed to Los Angeles. If I was going to learn about what it meant to be a Scientologist, I had to visit the Sea Org, where the elite, full-time Scientologists live in a Scientology compound and offer their labor 24/7 to Scientology in exchange for getting closer to the highest levels of spiritual advancement. But to prevent being recognized, I disguised myself to infiltrate their recruitment center.
Outlast camera noise.
Short film?
Yeah, how about one of the most Dianetics?
I got a couple minutes.
Yeah, come on.
Won't take too long.
You're wearing makeup?
I have some physical disabilities I have to cover.
Oh, okay. Let me show you the 5-minute introduction.
Hi there. How are you? Just been looking at the stars.
You what?
Just been looking at the stars.
Oh, yeah. Okay, actually, let me show you this.
Yeah. What is it?
I want you to take this.
What is it?
So that's actually one of the films online.
Dianetics?
Uh-huh. Well, it's nice to meet you. I think you should watch it there. That's best.
You're not going to show me the film?
Oh, hey, guys.
Thank you, miss. She told me she'd show me the film.
Oh, you want to see it?
Yeah.
All right, come on, let's go. Oh, I see. Oh, I got you.
What are you talking about?
Oh, never mind.
What does this mean? What about all are welcome?
Bro, that seems so shady. That seems so shady. Where it's like, okay, just imagine what world you'd have to live in to be scared of somebody recording you. You know what I mean? Would anyone, I guess you could just, or like recording what's happening, but I guess you could just not want to be on camera. That's totally valid. But like, imagine what type of organization you would have to be to actively immediately remove anyone that could be recording what's happening. It's just, I don't know, man. It just seems so shady to me. Like, nobody that doesn't have anything to hide would be upset about that.
Bye-bye. What did they tell you? What did they say? They say it's religion?
They were targeting the Hispanics who could not speak English. Predated upon the Hispanics. We saw Shannon in the flesh. Xenu, 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 Xenu!
My disguise had failed me. This was most likely due to the work of Streets LA, who has committed himself to destroying Scientology after a Scientologist mocked the death of his murdered son.
You would have been a better father. Oh. You really should have.
Yes, my son died. See, this is my son died because I'm a bad father.
We met up at the infamous Big Blue Building, where members of Scientology's Sea Org live full-time.
That's insane, man. Bro, imagine like saying that. Like just imagine what type of person you'd have to be to just sit there with a blank expression on your face and say that to somebody. That's just insane. Like it's almost as if that guy didn't have any feelings. He was just sitting there. He wasn't even getting angry. He was just sitting there emotionless saying that to somebody whose son apparently got murdered in the video or whatever. Not in the video, but that's what they said. It's just insane. It's just crazy.
Time to see what life is like for the most committed members of this cult.
You can't even see inside. Why are they so secretive?
I'm gonna guess that has something to do with guys like you.
Possibly.
Would you guys care to have a friendly conversation? We're just trying to learn more about the church, but no worries if not. Why are you running? Do you guys know about Xenu?
Why are you running?
Excuse me, sir. Can we discuss Xenu? I've asked you a question, miss.
Look at that face. Look at this face as he runs away. Look at this. Right there. Blood who walks out of the Scientology building. Oh my God. Jesus.
I've asked you a question, miss, about your church, your religion. I seek to learn, nothing more, nothing less. I'm stuck. Good evening. Oh, why are you flashbanging me? Hold on. Don't shoot me, please. Hold on. Just let me look at the church. Let me look at the church. Question for you. Is this the Church of Scientology? Sir. Can we talk to you for a little bit? Can we talk to you about Xenu? Can we discuss Xenu? Do you work for the church?
I can't talk.
Do you know about Xenu?
I can't talk.
Sir, his behavior resembles that of a North Korean. Gentlemen.
I mean, so here's what I will say. Like, I think just people in general just don't want to, like, they don't want to say anything if they know they're being filmed. Like, if the guy maybe was hiding the microphone and the cameraman wasn't visible, maybe he would actually get more responses. But I think as soon as, like, I just think in general, as soon as people know they're being filmed, I guess they're just like, they have a lower inclination of actually responding to you. Like, if someone walked up to me and I was walking on the street and they said, do you know anything about Scientology? Even if I didn't, I would ignore the person. Like, I would just keep walking, pretend I never heard them, even if I wasn't even a part of it. So maybe this is a little skewed, actually.
Do you guys know about Xenu? We need to discuss Xenu. We need to discuss the predatory practices of the church.
While none of the Scientologists here would talk to me, William was eager to explain the situation.
Can you tell me about the auditing process?
Essentially, they have a machine that's like essentially a lie detector. And so they ask you personal questions, ask you about your life, ask you about your feelings. They gather all that information. It's recorded visually and with audio, and it's kept in its archive, but they ask you lots of personal questions. Things like, what do you think about your mother? What do you think about your brother?
Okay.
And you get forced to admit these things because you are hooked up to the lie detector test. If you try to leave, they will use that against you. They say, well, you know what? You said these things about your mother. It'd be a shame if they found out about that. What about the crimes you committed at some point? They will use that information against you. So the people that work in here... Shannon is a member of the Sea Org. She works 110 hours a week. She gets paid $47 per week. Actually, she gets paid $0. She gets $47 a week allowance. It's not considered work. It's considered religious volunteering. And so therefore, they get around labor laws. And they get an allowance, but they have to buy their own toiletries and stuff, so they don't get any...
Bro, that is fucking insane. Where they bring you in... Allegedly, if what this guy's saying is true, allegedly they bring you in, they ask you all these personal questions, and then if you try to leave, they hold it against you and use whatever the most psychologically damaging thing you shared with them against you. They use that thing against yourself. That is fucking insane. That's crazy. If that's true, that would be so predatory. That is genuinely crazy. That's like a Black Mirror episode. That's genuinely like a Black Mirror episode. That's insane.
Actually any money. So they're working 14, 15 hours a day, 7 days a week. They don't have cell phones, they don't have computers, they don't have access to the outside world. A lot of the people you see right here come from other countries on religious visas. They take their visas away, and now you're forced to work. But if you want to leave, you don't have your visa in hand. You don't have any ID. What are you to do? You're stuck. So to me, that sounds a lot like human trafficking.
Is this the main point of residence for all of these Scientologists?
Bro, yes, that is. That is literally human trafficking. That would be human trafficking if what he's saying is true. So they get visas, religious visas, to come into the country and then revoke them. So that's essentially, you're just kidnapping somebody then. That is, bro, this is so crazy. This is so crazy.
In LA?
Yes, and it's also sort of like their main church too.
How are you? Question for you, sir, while you're here. Do you know about Scientology?
Not much.
Do you want me to teach you about it?
No, I don't want to.
Oh, your neighbor?
I live in there, yeah.
Do you know what they do?
I have no interest in knowing.
Have you seen anything unusual?
Not really.
Are they nice people?
Wait, so he's saying he lives in there, but he has no interest in what they're doing in there? But he lives in there?
Me, they have been.
Have a good night.
I'm not a Scientologist, no.
I see, okay. You haven't been threatened to kill if you say otherwise?
No.
All right, cool. For sure.
I don't let anybody kill myself.
That's what I'm talking about.
Police, they called the police on you before, though. Police have come over there before, right?
I kicked the police out.
Yeah, I remember that
situation. Why are they calling the police on you?
I have no idea. They made a false alarm. I don't know.
Okay.
But after that, once I kicked them out, they never showed up. I was okay for the first time. Second time, I told them, you better find out who called you, otherwise don't show up on my place, otherwise it will be consequences. So after that, nothing happened like that.
Where his house is, they own the whole block, and he lives on the block right there. He had conversations with us, and because of that, he was rewarded with having the cops called on him.
Why does the police play ball with them and their antics?
Listen, they give a lot of money to the police foundations. They love bomb them. Quite honestly, I want to separate that relationship. And I feel that over the course of the last year, we really have separated that relationship. I don't think they come to their rescue the way that they had in the past. Let's see if they're coming for us. We're used to them showing up. No, yeah.
That wouldn't have been surprising if they stopped here, came out, show of force, get out of here.
They've called, they may be here for us, believe it or not. They call up their sirens. No, we've had the cops called 50, 60, 70 times. Last week we were here to claim that we were committing burglary at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, just walking down the street.
What are they saying?
Just came up on Citizens app that someone has a kitchen knife 400 feet away, but I don't know if that's right.
So we're the ones with the kitchen knife?
I don't know.
Allegedly, maybe.
Allegedly, maybe.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's what they're...
Okay, report of man threatening person with kitchen knife. What? Are we the ones with the kitchen knife?
Most likely.
Can you tell us who you are and your experience getting stalked by the Church of Scientology?
It's allegedly stalked. I went to drop William off at his house, and there was a car behind me that I noticed was sitting outside of his...
Guys, you know, it's crazy that we basically live in a time that if somebody... We basically live in a time that if someone says the word allegedly before what they're saying, it almost makes it more believable. You know what I mean? Like, just by adding the word allegedly before saying something happened, it's like, oh yeah, okay, that probably for sure happened then, which is just crazy.
His house for a minute.
Okay.
And then they waited a minute, and then I saw, finally they realized I wasn't going to move. They pulled around me, and I noticed that there was a Scientology sticker on the back of their car. I have the photo. Also, if you want to see it.
That's pretty bold.
I stopped.
Another cop car. That's 5. That's 5 times in a row. I got no knife. I'm innocent. Sorry.
If they were trying to not be obvious, they wouldn't put a sticker on the back of their car.
Sure.
But I think they just wanted to show, like, oh, we know where you live, and like...
And do they know where you live?
Of course. Well, they were outside his... It was after I dropped him off, but of course they know where I live.
I don't like that.
They've stalked their family across the country.
What?
Yeah.
All because of TikTok antics.
That's fucking crazy. That's insane. So, okay, I was like... I was thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, if they find out where you live, it's like, okay, yeah, that's like intimidation, and like that's definitely a weird tactic, that's a scary tactic to like show off that they know where you live. But finding out where your family is across the country too, that's crazy. That's insane. Like, okay, just answer me this. Let's say that's correct. Let's say what they just said was correct. What organization with legitimate good intentions would do that? You know what I mean? What organization with your best interests and nothing but peace and kindness in their heart would do something similar to that? That's crazy.
Yeah, allegedly across the country.
They're going to do a full background check on you. They're going to get your picture. They're going to run you through facial recognition. They're going to do a full background check. They're going to scour the internet. They're going to get every bit of information they can. And they're going to send it to your neighbors saying this is a terrible person. They're going to make up lies about you and stuff like that.
And you mentioned your son. Obviously, it's not a comfortable thing to talk about, but they lied about your son who's no longer alive.
Correct.
So there's no level they will not stoop to attack you, I assume, right?
There is no level that they will stoop to.
They've allegedly slashed my tires like 10 times.
What?
It just so happens that a whole ton of the times that I come out here, I come back to my car, magically the tires are flattened.
Oh, this is their dining area right here. So they come out here to have lunch, dinner? No?
This is for public view to make it seem like it. See these people that live up here? Look at that. So they're not here for...
So this is pure like North Korea-like propaganda exhibitionist.
It's important you said that because I think that if you want to create some sort of correlation with another system, I think North Korea is really close. That's here to do surveillance. Well, you want to see some more?
Look at those signs.
You know, the more the deeper we get into this video, guys, the more I understand why there's not more reaction videos to the Church of Scientology. I'm not going to not finish this video, though. I'm finishing this video and I'm uploading it. It's going to be uploaded. And guys, if anything crazy happens, you would allegedly know why.
Right there. Right there. Feeling stressed, feeling anxious, feeling uncertain. Everyone's feeling those things. 1, 2, 3.
Let's talk about that. So you're talking about feeling uncertain, feeling stressed. Those are those body.
Everyone.
There's those body thetans that they think came from the aliens that are infecting us, and the way to get rid of that is get rid of those thetans through auditing, through paying hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I want you to set it straight. Is this a religion or is this a business?
It's a business. It's a multi-level marketing scheme.
What is the objective? To make money or to help people?
Their main goal.
You know, guys, you know what the saddest part about this is? This might be a long pause right here, but I think this is something I've been thinking about before. But like, do you remember how I told you how the more time that I used to spend online, the more that I used to like care about and really think that like the online drama really mattered when it doesn't? And then like when I stopped spending so much time online and like actually started to go do stuff and go out and do, you know, acro yoga or improv comedy classes or dancing or whatever, just like making sure my connections were more stable and secure, my social connections in real life. Suddenly all that stuff, I realized like none of that matters. No negative comment online matters. Nobody who's posting negative comments, like negative comments to be mean, just like harsh negative comments. Nobody that's doing that is like a happy person. You know what I mean? Or like is worth listening to. Their opinion, I mean. And this is actually why, this is kind of an aside, but this is actually why I think Northern Lion is the most secure streamer that exists on the platform. You almost never see Northern Lion succumbing to drama because Northern Lion is a 30-something-year-old dude with a wife and a child, totally stable, totally happy in his real life, never gets sucked into drama. But if you have somebody like Ludwig, who had that Mogul Mail channel blow up, or Extra Emily, who's taking a 2-week break from all the hate she's getting online, or, you know, just people that like are just way more online and don't necessarily have, you know, like don't necessarily, I should specifically say, don't necessarily have a family offline like IRL. Like, it's just so much easier for you to succumb to drama than it is that. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because it seems like Scientology, you know, the ideology that is just shared, where it's like, hey, do you feel unsure about your life? Do you feel uncertain? Are you confused? Do you feel stressed? It's like, it's basically nobody who's very secure and mentally well is probably going to be, I should at least say this, somebody who's very secure and mentally well is going to be way less susceptible to falling for something like, you know, allegedly something like this than it would be than somebody who's like stressed or lonely or confused or really depressed or whatever. Like, so it's basically just allegedly preying on the least secure, most what do you call it? Vulnerable people. You know what I mean? And just that fact is just so sad. It's just genuinely so sad. You're saying that the new pirate software drama does not actually matter? No, and this is coming from someone who watches every single pirate software video that comes out. But no, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I like the pirate software drama specifically because I've met people before that will never admit they're wrong. And it's almost as if vengeance is coming to those people that I've met IRL. So I'm kind of projecting people that I know onto him. That's why I think I like that drama so much. But does it actually matter? No, it doesn't matter.
Goal is to keep it, is to help.
Queso is very strategic and smart about what he does because he never talks about anything serious. He never talks about anything serious. He only is there to entertain and to scream and to make you laugh and happy. He never. I don't think I've ever heard Queso talking about opinion on anything that wasn't food. And the first time that I actually feel like I saw Queso as like a genuine, real person was when he went on Jinxie's podcast, when Jinxie had that podcast. And that's like the first time I've actually heard him like share stuff. But most of the time, he's just like, you know, he's doing like food tier lists or rank these foods, but you can't change, or like, you know, he's just there to have fun. And like, to be honest, that's the way to do it. That's genuinely the way to do it.
Scientology survive at this point? I want to know
Also,
that.
look at this van. You think that's a Kaiser guy?
That's where they transport them back and forth from different facilities. They have the vans and they have the buses.
So tell me about the most famous rapist Scientologist.
Yeah, Danny Masterson. He was rapist, convicted rapist. He's serving, I believe, is it 30 years or 40 years in jail right now as we speak.
And the Church of Scientology funded his legal team?
They funded the private investigative work and all the sort of black ops to smear the victims, but also target the detectives that were investigating the case.
Oh, really?
Okay, two things. Number one, that's like the fucking most evil shit I've ever heard in my entire life, if that's true. Number two, yes, I can start a prediction on pause counter. By the way, transition. Insane transition. From that comment to, yes, I can do a prediction. That only happens on the internet, by the way. A sentence like that, followed by a sentence like that, would only happen on the internet. Okay, how many pauses? Okay, I'm going to give you like 3 options, guys, because I don't want to make a whole bunch. I'll give you like 3 options. We'll do, what, like 30... What are we at right now? I'll just say 1 to 80, because we're already in that range. And then I'll do like if you guys really want to gamble, 80 to 100, or maybe 1 to 60. Yeah, 1 to 50, 1 to 50, and then we'll do 50 to 70. Or sorry, 51 to 70, and then 71 plus. Just in case you guys want to like vote on green or whatever. All right, there you go. Guys, I gotta go to the bathroom, by the way. I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna start this prediction. You got 5 minutes. Don't miss this! Don't miss this! Gamba, guys, Gamba. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. Lock in. I'm gonna see if I can make it the rest of the video with never going to the bathroom. Never.
You can prevent recruitment, continue to make them look a fool, as in just show what their beliefs actually are to the common public. This cult will die eventually.
Yeah, information is going to put this cult out of business. They should be scared.
Why should they be scared?
Because you're out here with a camera exposing them to the world. That's not something they want. Again, if you believe in your product, if you believe in your organization, you believe in your religion, you should want to try to get your message out to the world. Somebody's here with a camera that has millions of followers. You think they want to come out and get their story told, but instead they retreat behind there. That says a lot.
In fact, they don't just dislike negative PR. They actively sue and defame any of their outspoken members who have left the church and exposed its inner workings, like Aaron Smith-Levin, Tori Magoo, and the niece of Scientology's leader, David Miscavige, Jenna Miscavige, whose aunt Shelley has mysteriously gone missing. Before I infiltrate Scientology's Church of Spiritual Technology, a fortified compound in Twin Peaks, California, rumored to hold Shelley Miscavige as a prisoner, let's hear from 3 former Sea Org members.
Bro, this guy is fucking cooking. Like, okay, I have not seen this part of the video now. It's been like 10 minutes since the last footage that I've seen. But if this is not clickbait and this guy actually does what he's saying that he does, this is like the most ballsy journalism I've ever seen in my life. Genuinely. Like you think some some CNN or pick any news organization. You think one of them is going to be doing this? Like the only other person I can think that could do this would be Louis Theroux, or Thoreau, however you pronounce his last name. Otherwise, like this guy has got balls of steel or something.
Who signed a $1 billion year-long contract to work for Scientology. But real quick, have you ever gotten into a car accident that wasn't your fault or gotten hurt at work?
No, wait a minute. It's right after I said that.
If America's Morgan smartphone, if convert dollars, your claim now within description.
What age did you join Scientology?
So I never joined Scientology. I say I was born into it. I was 4 years old when my mom got involved in Scientology. I don't have many memories earlier than that, so.
I was a hippie in Haight-Ashbury in the 60s. I got in 1969. I was in Scientology for 30 years. So while I was in college, these two kids from high school brought me a Dianetics book. And I only read 3 chapters, and I quit college, and I hitchhiked in 69 from Chicago to LA.
My parents joined Scientology's...
What? Guys, the 60s were a different time. The 60s and 70s were a different time. Name anyone that has hitchhiked recently from Chicago to LA. Recently. Also, Tic Tac Peep, great question. Allegedly, according to this video, allegedly, Scientology is doing things like sponsoring someone's religious visa who would be an immigrant coming into the country, and then revoking it to have them work for Scientology forever because they have nowhere to go now. Allegedly. That's one thing you missed. So essentially, what seems a lot like human trafficking is allegedly going on if this video is telling the truth.
Dedicated group just before I was 2 years old. That group was called the Sea Org. So initially we lived in an apartment with another couple. We had one bedroom and they had another bedroom, and then the kids would sort of stay in the living room on bunk beds. While our parents were working during the day, we would be at the nursery where they would teach us sort of the ABCs. Even before kindergarten age, we were learning those.
There's not much a kid that age can do in Scientology. Yeah. They didn't really want us being outside of the nursery.
But then we would have family time for like a couple hours in the evening, which was just where our parents would come to the apartment and we could spend time with them. But then that got canceled when I was about 4. And so from then on, I only saw them once a week.
What drew you to want to be one of these auditors?
They had this whole secret language that they use, which is part of every cult. They all looked and sounded so happy. They were very passionate about auditing. So I thought, this is perfect.
But it wasn't really a school. It was kind of like a child labor camp. So basically half the day we would do heavy manual labor, which was like digging trenches, hauling rock, planting trees.
Where they were as children? They were doing heavy manual labor as children? What is this, the 1910s? What? They didn't want to leave. She said they didn't want them leaving the nursery. Or sorry, that other guy said they didn't want the children leaving the nursery, except to do heavy manual labor sometimes, allegedly.
Digging rows for vegetable gardens. It wound up being like 30 hours a week that we were doing like labor. We would do schooling in the afternoon, but there were no grades. So it was a bunch of kids from 5 years old to 17 years old in the same room.
Whoa.
Yeah, so there was no teacher at the front of the room teaching you stuff. You had a self-led checklist, which you followed. None of the kids got a diploma.
As
like,
a child?
We weren't even given a standard education. So when I was 12, then I was sent.
Guys, think about how much you learned during Zoom schooling. During asynchronous Zoom schooling. Now imagine you're 6 years old or 8 years old and somebody hands you a packet that's supposed to be self-led. How much of an education do you think you would have after that? That's crazy.
To Clearwater, Florida. My parents were still in California.
Okay. And then we were sent to Clearwater, Florida, where I live now, and started studying, training, and working full-time for Scientology. This Scientology organization here in Clearwater, Florida is the highest level and largest Sea organization base in the world.
Last month, for the first time in Clearwater's history, a city council candidate endorsed by Scientology won their election with a margin small enough that the Scientology vote itself was the determining factor in the outcome outcome of the election. David Miscavige now has Clearwater's political establishment exactly where he's been trying to get you for decades, which is completely beholden to keeping Scientology happy in order to retain power.
When you come to Clearwater, do things get better or worse?
Better in that there's not as much manual labor, but worse in that I basically see my parents once from the time I'm 12 till I'm 16, and I'm not allowed to speak to them.
The Sea organization is Scientology's most dedicated core.
Bro, you know what's amazing is that woman seems so... You wouldn't guess that happened to her, you know what I mean? She's presenting herself so well. So it's like, it's amazing. The journey that she went on, that's just so tragic. And for her to be presenting herself in such a strong way is like genuinely impressive. She doesn't seem like, you know what I mean? I don't know how to say this, but like, she must be, the only thing I can say is she must be like incredibly mentally tough. That's crazy.
Of workers.
They basically wear military uniforms. They sign 1 billion year contracts, or they basically dedicate lifetime after lifetime
1 billion
to the
years?
Sea Org.
They feed you what you get.
Yeah.
You work 24/7. You get paid $35 or $50 a week. It's like a whole controlled thing. You know, your life is...
Okay, wait, sorry. Okay, I know this is not a joke. Okay. I know this is not a joke. I know this is not funny. But are they like, if you're signing a contract for 1 billion years, are they going to be like digging up your body and like taxidermying you and like putting you out there to dig the trenches with the other 8-year-olds or whatever, allegedly? Like putting you in difficult, hard manual labor still? Like 200 years from now?
Over once you join the Sea Org. So I joined the Sea Org. I did the whole life thing, and then I run out of my medicine for epilepsy. And so I say, look, I've got to get a refill on my medicine. And they go, medicine? You have to go through the MLO. And I'm out on a ship out in LA Harbor. And I go down and see this kid who's like 18 years old and totally not medically trained at all.
Okay.
And he goes, well, you're in the Sea Org, and we're the top 10% of the planet, so we don't take medicine. You're going to have to do our program, which is Dianetics and vitamins. And instead, I start having which is Dianetics and vitamins.
So they would read... Okay, so the Christianity equivalent of that would be, if you're sick, read the Bible and take vitamin B12 and magnesium. And... alpha lipoic 200 milligrams. Wow, that's crazy. That's insane. I didn't realize how far medicine had advanced.
And instead, I start having grand mal seizures, and it's awful.
Why
it
would
didn't
anyone
work?
Want to join the Sea Org?
So if you're a Scientologist and you believe in L. Ron Hubbard's story, we here on Earth are basically living on a prison planet. If you believe in the story of the nature of existence and reality, nothing could be more important than dedicating the rest of your life to freeing all humankind from this prison planet. And that with
Narco, see if you can guess.
auditing, you can not only regain all your past life memories, but gain the ability to skip the Between Lives implant station after the next time that you die. So that everything you do in Scientology, not only will you remember it next lifetime, but you'll retain all of the gains and abilities that you had. I believed in that in all of your previous lives, you've been a king a million times, you've been a queen a million times, you've been a president, you've been a CEO.
Slay.
The only thing you've never done is Scientology, because it's never existed before.
Do you know about the volcanoes and the Thetans and Xenu at this point?
I never did any of the confidential Scientology levels. And
so the most absurd beliefs are paywalled.
They owe me $1 million.
How do you get to OT3? What's your first reaction learning about Xenu?
My first reaction was, you gotta be kidding me. I was sick and out on the ship.
Bro, honestly, so based. Genuinely so based. Like, I feel like if you spent like a large portion of your life working the hierarchy ranks to get up somewhere, and you get somewhere and you hear something just like totally outrageous. If you're like, I feel like my gut reaction would be like, okay, I've made it this far. I have so much cognitive dissonance in my mind. This has to be true. I just have to believe this. But she's like, what the fuck? What? You're telling me this is, I worked all this time just to hear about Xenu, an alien overlord, a galactic overlord that's in control? What are we talking about, guys?
Yeah, all of a sudden I realized 75 million years ago, this evil warlord named Xenu, and I'm
That's
like,
a South Park bit right there.
Man, this can't be. And then all of a sudden I think about it and I think, doctors don't know what causes seizures. Maybe it is these BTs and clusters, which are part of the Xenu thing. OT5 is the exact same thing as OT3, except OT3, it's like these spirits are all over your body and you have to get rid of them. But OT5, they could be 5 feet away, across the room. They could be across the country. They could be on Mars. That's why people go insane.
And
how did you have time to meet a wife?
Oh, well, you're working with Sea Org members.
You're just like, you want to get married, or?
Yeah, really. It really is.
Because you guys don't have time to flirt or get to know each other. You're just like, you and me, you want to do this thing?
Walk around the block a few times during the 30 minutes for exercise.
What happens after you meet your husband and get married?
So they wouldn't allow us to get married for a long time because they were concerned that my parents...
Guys, how did your parents meet? Were they doing a walk around the block? They met and they're like, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. You want to go on a date? Nope, let's just do it. Let's just do this thing.
Parents would have to come to my wedding, and his uncle had looked at some anti-Scientology site, so they wouldn't let us get married. So we actually had sex before we were married. So we were in big trouble.
How did they find out?
He confessed. Well, because they were constantly interrogating us and him.
During the auditing sessions?
Yes, during the auditing sessions, yes. And also he thinks that he's that if he did something bad, that he's gonna ruin his eternity. They wound up separating us. They hid him away constantly. And when they tried to take him away, I basically just went on this full out hunt looking for him, going to the other Scientology building, even busting down doors. And basically they were telling him that if he talked to me, then he would never see his family again. Yeah, so they were having him be interrogated in the basement of the blue buildings in LA and being followed by a security guard all day. Finally, they would not tell me where he was. I actually was having a mental breakdown at this point, just all of the isolation, all of the control. I actually wound up hanging myself out a 5th-story building and was like, you need to bring him here or else I'll just let go. And so then they brought him to me. Basically, I knew that they cared about PR.
Oh, so you threatened to kill yourself in front of them if they didn't bring him back?
Yeah.
And do you think they brought him back because they cared about you, or?
No, they brought him back because I'm Jenna Miscavige and that would look horrible on them. That's literally all they care about. They didn't care about me. Yeah, so after we got through this whole crazy program interrogation, we wound up getting married. A couple people from his family were there, and then we went right back to work after it.
What drives you to leave the Sea Org?
Just the misery of...
That woman, imagine living that life. Holy hell. That woman is that is so impressive that, bro, she has got to be, that woman has seen some stuff. That woman has seen some stuff, and holy hell, she's got to be resilient. Jesus.
Feeling like you're constantly fighting a battle every day. I still believed in the mission of Scientology, but I was like, I'm already giving my all. I don't need to be giving my all and be made to feel like I'm a bad guy.
They wound up sending us on a mission to Australia to help them find a new building and to fundraise for it. To be honest, I think that they were sending us there to get rid of me because I was starting to revolt against things at this time. And so when we were in Australia, it was the first time I was around people who weren't Scientologists. I was like, oh, they're normal and cool.
So I look on the topics, and one of them is by Mary Tabayoyan, and it says, ladies, if you're thinking of joining the Sea Org, read this. And I open it up, and it's all about enforced abortion, which I didn't know they were doing. They don't tell anybody that.
Because of the commitment that it requires, you are not allowed to have children. If you get pregnant, you're pressured to have an abortion. And by the way, this has changed in recent years because of the legal problems that it creates.
I can imagine.
Your seniors, your coworkers, and the ethics officer.
That has to be against the law, right? That 100% has to be against the law. That's fucking crazy. That's insane. If that is true, that 100% has to be against the law. There's no way anyone can tell you that. That's insane.
We'll basically give you a bunch of stuff to study and say, what's the greatest good? It's the greatest good for you to get an abortion and continue to work in the Sea Org. When she got pregnant, I literally said, Heather's pregnant, we're not getting an abortion, and so we'll be needing to leave.
It was all really descriptive. So I just sat and cried for like 4 hours. I just couldn't stop crying. That was it. I just realized, wait a minute, this is the end of the line for me. I'm not going to support a group where they make women get abortions.
Well, when we were in Australia as well, I was actually able to be in contact with my parents.
Okay.
And they would tell me some things about like how that were being reported at the time, some things they witnessed about my uncle Dave beating people and treating them horribly, making them sleep under their desks.
So around 2009, a whole bunch of former Scientology executives who had been famous names in Scientology started speaking out in the press for the first time about how horrifically abusive it was working for David Miscavige at the International Management Base in Gilman Hot Springs, California. Now, for me as a good little Scientology soldier, that took everything I thought I knew and just turned it upside down. Okay. And I was like, I thought that no matter how terrible it was working in the Sea Org in LA or in Philly, that the closer you got to David Miscavige, the better it would be. And it turns out, the higher up you got and the closer you got to David Miscavige, the worse it got.
I mean, one day at work, my ex-husband got a call. They were like, can I speak to Dallas Hill? He got on the phone and they're like, yeah, I'm a good Samaritan. I have a police scanner and there's 2 people that are following you every day and have been for the last month.
Once someone is considered an enemy of Scientology, which means they are somehow speaking out to the press, to the public, speaking out in a way that causes bad PR, bad repute for Scientology. They are a suppressive person, which is the same thing as being labeled an enemy, and they are fair game, which means any Scientologist can do anything to ruin and utterly destroy those people without any consequences from the Scientology authorities.
They hired 3 people to write shit against me 24/7, 365 days a year. Besides the lies, you know, they broke into my house, they stole all my receipts that I had for money. You know, they brainwashed my husband.
You know, I guess if that's true, then I don't necessarily think I have anything to worry about, because what employer are they going to message of mine? Like, if they're going to be emailing me going, hey, this guy sucks. This guy sucks. And I'm going to be like, yeah, that's me. I know. I'm already aware. And if they email or send stuff to my neighbors, they're going to be like, who the hell are you talking about? Who the hell is this? Nobody talk. Like, guys, do you talk to your neighbors? Do you talk to your neighbors? Yes or no? Genuine question. How often do you interact with your neighbors? I think I've talked to my neighbor. I think I've talked to any of my neighbors. I think I've had one conversation with one of my neighbors and then spoken to them, I think 3 times in the last 2 years. You know what I mean? So I don't even necessarily know if that would work anymore. Now, if they went online and said, like, I guess what's the worst thing they could possibly do? They could go online and be like, Trevor Treefort did this or whatever. But even then, like, it would just be like, then there would be more people that know about me. So I guess they're going to have to kill me, allegedly. I guess they're allegedly, if they happen to do that, they would allegedly have to kill me.
So he was against me.
There was one key Scientology executive who sent out an email to all Scientologists saying, L. Ron Hubbard good, Scientology great, David Miscavige bad, stop supporting him. That was a big deal in Scientology. My mom was sharing that email with important Scientologists, so she got kicked out. So then they come to me and they go, you got to disconnect from your mom or you're going to get kicked out. I said I would disconnect, but I didn't, and I lied about that for a couple years, and eventually, due to Scientology's spying and snitching culture, they kept catching me in this lie. They realized I was never going to disconnect from my mom. So they go, okay, you're out. So then they go to my wife. I say I keep it short because it's always hard for me to discuss, but it's impossible. I'm still going to try to keep it short. Okay, so they go to my wife and they say, you have to divorce Aaron or you're out. And she goes, well, that's not going to happen. And they go, okay, you're out. So then they go to her parents and they say, you have to disconnect from Heather and your 3 granddaughters or you guys are going to get kicked out. Heather's parents have 3 other kids who are all either Scientologists or connected to Scientologists or married to Scientologists. And so her parents disconnect from her and our kids, and they basically never saw them again, even though they live just a few miles down the road. And then Heather's father died. And just to show you how insidious it gets, and honestly, this helps explain why I'm so dedicated to doing everything I can to take down Scientology and why I upload as often as I do. Her father owned a bunch of properties. 2 of the properties that he owned were right across the street from where we were living. I mean, at this point, our kids were like, I don't know, 2, 4, and 6. Were they 5, 7, and 9? They were young. So whenever we would see them across the street doing maintenance, we would tell our kids to go over and say hi. And their grandparents would run away from them and run inside the house. But
bro, okay, I know I literally sound like a broken record, but like this is fucking crazy. Like this is like how brainwashed do you have to be to run away from your own fucking grandchildren? How brainwashed do you have to be? Like that it reminds me of the story of that, it reminds me of the biblical story of the one guy where he's like, yeah, God told me to murder my kid, so I did it. Like it's just crazy. It's just, like, this is, I don't even know what to say. Like, what can you say? What can you say? I don't even know what to say. This is just insane. This is crazy.
But the kids just thought it was a game or whatever, and sometimes the kids would catch them and sometimes they wouldn't. So eventually, Heather's parents had to report themselves to Scientology for talking to the kids. And Scientology said, well, is this going to continue to be a problem? And Scientology made them sell the properties just so that our grandkids couldn't see them anymore. And that is why I call Scientology a family-destroying human trafficking cult. Clearwater is the last place that Scientology is going to give up ground or sell property.
Aaron, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Let's go see if I can sneak in.
Okay.
Before we
guys,
infiltrate
W, Aaron. Man, like that's just imagine how hard that's going to be to like your own, I guess, so your children's grandparents. It sounds like it was Heather's or his wife's parents. So your what would that be? Your parents-in-law, your mother and father-in-law, your parents-in-law, like that has to be so unbelievably tragic and traumatic, and then to still double down and stay true to what you believe and still, be pumping out content that's just spreading awareness about how allegedly evil this group is. It's just like that has got to take some serious guts. That's crazy.
Scientology's headquarters in Clearwater, Florida, want to ask the local non-Scientologist residents who live here their thoughts about Scientology buying up a significant portion of downtown, turning it into a ghost town infested with brainwashed Scientologists.
Can I join Scientology? Can I join, please? Please, 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 no! Right there, another one. You can see them in the suits. What are your thoughts?
Can I join Scientology? Please, please, please. No! Damn it!
Thoughts on Scientology? Case in point.
The vibes here were creepy.
What is he even pretending to do? Who is naturally doing this? Who is like when you're not thinking about anything and trying to seem like just being your natural self? Who is doing this?
Case in point.
The vibes here were creepy.
Let me stress you out.
Sorry. I didn't realize you were just being, nonchalant and chill. I didn't realize you were chill like that.
It's no worries. See you later. I don't even know what to make of these people anymore. So I want to establish how empty this is. It's 3 o'clock right now, to be fair, but take a look. There's not a ton going on. Like, this is a ghost city. What am I, in North Korea? Am I in Pyongyang right now? Where are the people? To be the Clearwater building, restored 1995 by the Church of Scientology. And back there I saw Scientologists enter the building. Camera, 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 camera. 5 cameras on this one street. Right in this car we have 2 Scientology members. Right there you have the vests on.
I think they've taken over the city too much. It's a cult.
Nope, they suck.
How long have you noticed them here?
Oh, they've been here for years. They own that building, They own most of the buildings around here. In fact, Tom Cruise is supposed to have a penthouse up there. They can suck it.
They own too much.
Too much?
I didn't realize how much they actually owned.
Okay.
So they actually own more than what I thought.
I suppose we're just like most of Clearwater.
Afraid they're going to take over, buy up real estate?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they already have.
Are locals concerned to speak out and let the...
So.
It's not a religion, that's a cult. That is
Keep
total
going.
cult.
Yeah.
Total cult. They don't belong here. I hate them.
Okay.
I can't stand them.
And what is their relationship with people who live here like you?
I really don't have any relationship with them.
Okay.
You know, I mean, they don't bother me. I think as long as they're pulling their share and paying taxes and doing, you know, but I do think that maybe they own a little bit too much property.
Do you have any thoughts on Scientology here in Clearwater?
I'm sorry, did she just say as long as they're doing their fair share and paying taxes? She didn't say that, but she implied as long as they're doing their fair share and paying taxes, then they can do whatever. Also, is this Bill Clinton? Who is this? Is this Bill Clinton in a Ford F-150? Guys, that's the same energy as saying, oh no, the Golden State Killer after 31 years or whatever that they caught him. Oh no, he's been paying taxes the whole time. Guys, he's been paying taxes. Don't arrest him. Don't arrest him. I know he killed several people and he's a serial killer, but like he's been paying his taxes. I don't care what he does. Same energy.
Are you a member?
I've got plenty, but I have probably stronger thoughts on people attacking you without permission with a camera on your face.
Well,
please delete that video.
Do you have any thoughts you'd like to share? We can blur your face.
I want the card from your camera.
What's up?
The card out of your camera.
We're not gonna give you the card, but we will walk away and we will delete it. No.
Can I have your ID?
No.
Can I what? Can I have your ID?
Have a good one. Any thoughts on Scientology? No? Honestly, Scientology's got a grasp on the public vocal cords out here. I'm trying to collect the public's opinion on Scientology and here in downtown Clearwater. Do you have any thoughts you'd like to share?
No opinion.
No opinion? All right. Thank you. Truly a tough scene out here. Do you have any opinions on Scientology you'd like to share for a video survey?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Oh man, good old Florida. Our guy here is probably gonna shoot us. We're gonna go this way. I wonder if he is Scientology. I highly doubt it due to his initial response, and then he got a little spooked. He said he wanted the SD card to be pulled out and deleted. Not that deep. How are they here?
Maybe trauma. They're not nice to the locals. I would never care if someone else did that.
If it was your way, would you prefer they all leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would.
Hey, would you like to see more Scientologists here?
Leave me alone.
Okay.
You know, honestly, that's fair. That's fair. Like, I think the reason why they're keeping those bits in the video is because they want to make it seem like they want to make this guy right here seem like he's part of Scientology and make him seem like he's like a mean guy. But like this could literally just be guy who's shopping and doesn't want people to talk to him. Like that, you know what I mean? It's not like some of these people might just genuinely not want to be filmed or talked to, which is reasonable.
Scientologists here?
Leave me alone.
Okay.
I'd love for them to go. They're taking up too much property. They don't share their 990s, which give us financial information to know how they're using it and where and why.
Yeah.
They don't even let their adherents understand how much money they have and why they're buying up so much property. So less is more.
And how much influence do you think they hold here in Clearwater?
Way too much influence, but they're protected because they're designated by the government as a religious nonprofit. There's nothing religious about what they do other than the fact that they're a cult. It's going to take higher ups than you or me to make sure something changes. But I love what you're doing.
Thank you for having the courage
Good
to
luck.
speak up. Thank you.
My
Appreciate
pleasure.
it. You are a Scientologist?
Yo, for real, W that lady. Honestly, with how many people that like were kind of scared to speak out or whatever, W that lady.
Behind me, we're trying to get perspective from non-Scientologists here in Clearwater.
I'm a Scientologist.
You are? Okay, what are your thoughts on Scientology?
I love it.
Love it? How long have you been a Scientologist?
I'm a Muslim actually, but I like Scientology that much.
How much?
I first heard of Scientology. I liked it.
You liked it? Here in Clearwater?
No, in Illinois.
In Illinois. Did you just get done with the shift?
No.
No? What are you up to today?
Just walking around, going back to the library.
Okay. Would you prefer there are more Scientologists here in Clearwater?
Probably, from what I can tell.
Yeah. What OT level are you?
What's OT?
That's your rank.
I told you I'm a Muslim. I just like Scientology.
I see. Do you know about Xenu?
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
You're welcome.
Narco, you missed it, but they were Scientology is recognized as a religion, so they don't have to pay taxes. But I don't think that's what she was saying. I don't think that's what she was saying. That woman, I think that woman was saying is like as long as they are contributing members of society. I think that was her point. But I'm speculating. I think she was saying as long as they're contributing members of society and pay taxes, they can do whatever they want. But what I'm arguing is that logic doesn't make any sense, because then if any criminal ever that has gone to jail, as long as they pay taxes, then would that lady say the same thing? Like, yeah, they're paying taxes. They're doing their part. That's if she's saying that, then that argument doesn't make sense. But they confirmed that in the beginning of the video that Scientology is a religion and therefore does not pay taxes.
I'm puzzled. Do you think they are good or bad here for Clearwater? I swear to God, I'm in a Twilight episode right now. How long have you been in Scientology, miss? Bro, I swear, I'm just in Cult City, I guess.
While most of the non-Scientologists here seemed a bit too spooked to voice their opinion on the growing influence of Scientology.
Again, I don't know. I don't think that's fair. I get what he's trying to do. I don't agree with what he's doing in the video, that part of the video, which is like, some people may just want to be like, bro, just don't record me, please. Like, I literally just want to get my groceries and go home and not be in a video. And that's fair. So I would say, like, there's got to be at least a certain percentage of people that are thinking that and are not actually associated or care about Scientology at all.
In their town, I decided to go undercover as a Scientologist to see if I could get inside their headquarters, while Aaron and Jenna protested from the outside.
Know of any SEER members who are looking for blow? Can you ask them to contact the SPTV Foundation? We can help get them back to their families, back to their country if they're here illegally overstaying their visa. We can get them a job, get them a place to live, get them transportation. I'd appreciate it. I mean, you know how it is. I used to be in the Sea Org. I know how it is. God bless and be strong. Sir, if you find any Sea Org members who are looking to blow, can you have them contact the SPTV Foundation? Thanks. Help us spread the word.
My hope was that the Scientologists would see me getting harassed and hurriedly let me inside the building.
I'll tell you what, if you or any other Sea Org members are looking to blow.
Okay, first off, wow, this is bro, that's so smart. I'm so intrigued. Second off, I actually don't know the answer to this. Someone said, 2 seconds. Somebody said, wait, what? Members of any religion don't pay taxes or only specific ones? No, members of religions still pay taxes. Religious organizations don't pay taxes. They don't have to pay federal or state taxes. But I'm not certain on that. So let me Google that. How do religions pay taxes? IRS guide, tax guide for churches. Okay, this is from irs.gov. Oh my God, wait, I'm not, hang on. I just pulled up like a 40-page document. Hang on, let me Control F real quick, 2 seconds. Okay, so this is straight from the IRS document. Congress has enacted special tax laws that applies to churches, religious organizations, and ministers in recognition of their unique status in American society and of their rights guaranteed by First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States. Churches and religious organizations are generally exempt from income tax and receive other favorable treatment under the tax law. However, certain income of a church or religious organization may be subject to tax, such as income from unrelated business. So it sounds like, that's a good clarification. I think if I'm interpreting that correctly, any income they receive, so that means like church, you know, the little basket they pass around in church donations, anybody who donates for church renovations. I know that I know several people, and I've heard stories of people that used to go to a little town that I was from in Indiana that have donated $1 million to the church specifically for renovations. That is not taxed. Whereas if you were to donate $1 million to your friend to help them build a house, they would have to pay like $500,000 in taxes on that. Whereas a church pays nothing. But anything for unrelated business. So if somebody donates like, I don't know, I can't even think of anything that would be unrelated business for a church. But like I would imagine, you know, I can't even think, because I feel like you could literally pass anything off as related business. If someone donates like a PlayStation 5 to the priest of a Catholic church so that he can yell at kids in Fortnite or whatever, I don't know. That's not the best example, but like I don't know how that would qualify unless he's on there spreading the word of God to children on Fortnite. Yeah, I have no clue. But that I'm glad you asked that question because I didn't know for sure the answer to that.
Can you have them contact?
No, they do not pay property tax. Actually, and let me Google that. I'm almost certain they don't pay property tax because you need to have a church to worship. You know what I mean? The physical existence of a church is there so that people can worship in their respective religions. So I'm almost positive they don't pay taxes, but hang on. Okay, this is AI. 2 seconds. This is AI. Do churches pay property tax? This is not AI. The short answer to do churches pay taxes is usually no, but not always. Most churches that qualify under Section 501c3 do not pay. Okay, hang on. I have to know. What is Section 501? Because they don't explain it. They just say it. C3. Section 501c3, a specific type of U.S. nonprofit organization that is exempt from federal income tax under Section 513c of the IRS code. It must operate exclusively for charitable, religious, or educational. No. So the answer is no. The answer is essentially no, unless you can't prove that it is a religious purpose. But every church or place of worship would 100% have the easiest time ever being passed as a religious purpose, or a building of religious purpose.
The SPTV Foundation, we can help you get back to your
Guys,
family.
great questions.
We can help you reconnect.
Great
with
questions.
People you've been disconnected from. We can help you get a job, get a place to live, get transportation, help us spread the word. It's contact at the SPTV Foundation. We can help you escape whenever you want. Help us spread the word, okay? Thank you. We appreciate it, sir. Have a good day.
Do they let him in?
But they weren't as stupid as I thought they were, leaving me no other choice but to find a different entrance into the compound.
Damn. Bro, I thought that would work. I really thought that would work, honestly. I thought that was actually really smart. It's like you putting on a construction vest and carrying a ladder. You can pretty much get in anywhere or whatever. I really thought that would work.
Spread the word. It's the SPTV Foundation. Be strong in there. I hear the wedges are all in lower positions. Hold on to your wallet.
Oh, how does blood get in?
They let that one in. Wow. Sir, we can get you out. We can get you out. You can see your family.
Hang on, look at this. Hang on, look.
We can get you out. We can
Bro, that's gotta be an emote. That's gotta be a Twitch emote right there.
get you out.
Nav
you can see
thanks
your
for the follow.
family. Right door. Right door. Right door.
After being locked out of countless doors from my own cult's building, I found a secret entrance.
From my own cult. Yellow Demon, thanks for the follow.
Get off the property.
I'm a member.
No, you're not. Get off
Yes,
the
I
property.
am.
No, you're not. Off
Yes,
the
I am a
property.
member.
Get off the property.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
What authority do you have? I am a member. 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 I'm on my way out. COB sent me.
Get out of the building.
Do you know who you're speaking to?
Get out of the building.
Do you know who you're speaking to?
Get out of the building.
You're gonna regret this.
Second floor, east side. Sending down the stairs.
You're gonna regret this. You don't know who you're talking to.
Was that a threat?
Excuse me?
Was that a threat?
What a threat.
They're gonna regret it. Get out of the building. You're trespassing.
You're gonna regret this. That's not a threat. That's a promise. Where's the public sidewalk?
Good.
Where's the property line? What's your name, boy? What's your name, boy? COB sent me. You're gonna regret this.
Hey, you're not welcome here. You're trespassing. You don't work with trespassing. Stay where you are. We're calling the police.
You should.
Okay, I don't know. Okay. I'm trying to, like, is he trying to, I think what he's trying to do is intimidate them into, like, falling prey to, like, being scared that maybe he actually is part of it. But, like, some of the stuff that he's saying is, you're going to regret this. We're going to call the police. You should.
Get back to work. They couldn't even keep their parking garage secure. Classic gooners.
And then I saw this Scientologist open a side door that looked perfect for infiltration.
Oh wait, oh my god, was that him? Is this the same guy that's
infiltration? And then I saw this.
No, okay, sorry, I thought that was the same guy. I thought he went and got a haircut. Oh, this is him back here, okay.
This Scientologist opened a side door that looked perfect for infiltration.
No, he should have waited like 2 seconds. Damn, he should have waited like 2 seconds. Yeah, that was actually kind of stupid. Why did he go in right away? He should have waited like literally like 3 minutes. Oh, I guess he's trying to get it, come through the door with them, I suppose. Wait, is he actually making it in?
COB sent me.
I'm sorry?
COB sent me.
Go this way.
But real quick,
Wait a minute, you always f***ing saying
there are some things so insane YouTube won't let us upload.
his ass. No more scary.
Bow, bow, bow. Fit it up. Show them that pussy. Is this legal?
But luckily, you can watch it all on patreon.com/Tyler Oliveira and get early access to these videos for $5.
No, wait, does he not?
Sneaking into later in this video.
Huh?
Close the door.
Who are you?
You can head that way.
Yeah?
You're actually trespassing right now.
Am I?
Yeah.
You have credentials?
Yeah.
COB sent me.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll be docked. It's docked after your score. COB sent me. You failed the security test. You absolutely failed that security test. Enjoy the gulag, my friend. Who took the locks off these doors? Did you guys forget to lock them? He failed the security test. That's for damn sure. You are donezo in Scientology, my friend. Failed the audit. That is for sure.
Yeah, go ahead. You're trespassing the second you walk in here. Do you understand that? Get the fuck out.
Whoa, Grandpa. I will. Am I in public? Yeah, you want to go to jail? Or should you buy up the police? I see the liver failure in your face, you sick old man. You should. I'm walking on the sidewalk here. I'm walking here, 60 photos a second.
We're trespassing.
Yeah? You look like a demon. It's a spawn of Satan right here.
Hey, Ron, my boy.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Who are you? Who are you?
Why don't you come on in?
Come on in where?
Huh?
Come on in where?
Right here. You're trespassing.
I'm trespassing.
Come on.
Sir, I think...
You know, actually, you know, I kind of feel bad for this guy, honestly. I feel bad for that. I'm also all in favor of saying that, like, hey, your ideology and the things you're choosing to do suck. But I don't think I'm in favor of being like, hey, your physical appearance is I don't like your physical appearance or whatever. Like, sir, I think you have leprosy. As soon as you start saying shit like that, I think the video becomes. Like, what message are you trying to send by making fun of this guy's appearance? You know what I mean? You can make fun of choices somebody makes or beliefs somebody has if you disagree with them. But I think making fun of their physical appearance is just like I swear to God, as soon as people start doing that, I'm like, okay, the video becomes a little less interesting right away.
Leprosy. Your face is falling off.
We need to get you medical attention.
I think you're in urgent need of medical care, sir. Have you been to a doctor lately?
You think so, huh?
Yeah, like, what's the point of that?
Genuinely.
What's the point of this? You know what I mean?
Were you in the Game of Thrones?
All jokes aside, you do need medical treatment immediately. What's demonic?
Sir, Scientology, I thought was supposed to be able to help you with that. Are you an OT8? Sir, too much CalMag, sir. That's what happens.
Get him some vitamins.
CalMag makes your skin fall off your face, buddy. This man is in urgent need of medical care. Please call an ambulance. His face is about to fall off.
But they weren't as coordinated as I thought.
Yeah, that's a little fucked up. That's a little fucked up. Like, I know Scientology apparently so far, from what we've heard, if everything is true, is super fucked up. But for what they're doing, it doesn't have any purpose.
Somehow managed to sneak onto their official shuttle buses.
Huh? Excuse me? I'm on assignment with COB.
Well, that's what security says.
She doesn't know. I'm letting you know, if she tells me to get off, you're gonna fail this assignment. For your own sake, I would highly suggest you disregard what she just said.
No, I will listen to what she says.
Are you sure?
I'm sure I'm listening.
Even if you fail the assignment?
Yes, I will listen to what she says. Leave the bus, please.
Okay. Goodbye, sir.
Get off the bus.
I was in the process. He let me on the bus. He let me on the bus. I'm not an intruder. COB sent me.
And soon enough, the police swarmed the area on behalf of Scientology.
Am I being detained?
Right now, you're just being issued a trespass from 210 South Fort Harrison. As long as you're on the sidewalk, you're good to go.
Amazing. Are you guys members?
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. Just a happy member of Scientology. What are your thoughts on Scientology?
You know that's not my job to have any kind of opinion on that.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'll give you a fist bump. Thanks again. This guy's legit. Is this the complainant?
Yeah.
Oh, he's honking at me in the middle of the...
Oman, the point is making the guy mad and attack them so they can claim they were harassed. I mean, then attack their ideology. Like, attack what they believe in, then. Don't attack, like, things they can't change. I think that's stupid. And someone said, who said this? Mulu said, you shouldn't fight fucked up with fucked up. That defeats the purpose. Yeah, like, guys, I mean, I'm not going to talk about it here, but I like, listen, I'm 31 years old, so it should be no surprise that I like listening to, like, political debates and debates on ideology. And I think as soon as one person, and it pisses me off so bad when this happens, but as soon as one person starts physically or like attacking someone's physical characteristics, I'm like, okay, this is just so much less interesting now. Like, I literally do not care. Like, I just want to skip past the part and just move on to like where they actually have a conversation. And what pisses me off the most is like if they have a crowd that's listening, or there's like the Jubilee, the 20 people surrounding one person. Like, as soon as the crowd starts being like, oh my God, got his ass, or like got their ass. It's like, the fact that gets such a positive response is just so stupid. Like, it's just like there's no point to it. There's no point to it. It proves nothing. It does nothing. Nothing happens other than getting like a couple of O's from people who probably have nothing else interesting to add to the conversation anyway.
Street trying to hit me, it looks like. How you guys doing? Are we good?
This is private property. 215 South Fort Harrison and 210 South Fort Harrison is private property. So if you come back again, we're going to call the police so you get arrested.
I don't speak English. Can you say it in Spanish?
He can translate for you in Spanish if you like.
I'll say it. Can you say it in Spanish?
He can translate for you in Spanish if you like.
That was so fast. That was so fast. Bro, you know, specifically, this guy has heard that like 1,000 times. And he said it in English, then he said that in English, and he goes, oh, okay, and turns around. All of it in English.
I'll spare you. Have a good day, guys. Do they run the show?
I have no idea. I'm not with the church.
Do you guys do off-duty with the church?
Do we do off-duty?
Yeah.
We have off-duty.
No conflict of interest?
That's what the city does, so that's not part of what my job is, with how they decide who gets off duty, so that's a private contract. So, do you understand everything that they said?
Mostly.
He can translate it in Spanish if you need to.
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay. So estás siendo traspasado de 210 y 215 South Fort Harrison. ¿Entendido?
Yo entiendo. Gracias, señor.
De nada.
Adios. Which property is this?
Yo entiendo. Yo entiendo. Gracias, señor. God. Oh man, I don't know why. I don't know why that part I specifically think is funny.
Trespassing.
I thought I got trespassed over there, though.
You understand private property is?
I thought I got trespassed over there.
You're trespassing here too.
Really?
That's right.
I don't think that's true, though.
I don't care what you think.
Oh, damn, that's badass. Why do you wear a mask?
Tyler, what did you come out here for? You think this is going to be good content?
You tell me.
I don't know, Tyler.
What's your first name?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, you're right. Because you've allowed yourself to become a mindless robot. How many lives have you lived? I bet you were a pedophile in a past life. Maybe. Why are your hands shaking? Goodbye.
All right, here's what I will say. I really hope this guy does not save the content that he said that he was going to show for the Patreon only, because I'm going to be a little pissed off if that happens, honestly. Genuinely, I'm going to be a little pissed off if that happens.
Hello. Is this a bank?
Sir,
Yes.
there's a sign right there.
Yes.
So please put your camera down.
It's open to the public, though, no?
Is this a bank?
Sir.
What is this?
You're trespassing, sir, with private property.
But I'm a member.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You know my name?
I do.
Good to meet you. Can I just get your quick CPO map, home and security guard? Well, I was trespassed from those two buildings, though.
Okay. So, this is private property and I'm telling you to leave.
Okay, real quick. I'm leaving.
Sir, you're trespassing. You need to leave.
They are trespassing me again. I'm on my way out. As I walk, he knew my name. God bless Scientology. Don't fucking touch me. Yep, don't touch me.
You need to leave.
I'm glad you have a mask because I don't want any of that shit on me. I'm almost. That's right. Man, shut your mouth. Where are you going, secret agent?
Bro, okay, you know what is a little creepy is that it's like, how long did it take for that one guy to walk out? The one guy that knew his name and knew exactly who he was. It took like less than 60 seconds, and the guy walked out. So like I guess like they really do have databases where they just like, it seems like they have databases where they just like plug something in and then say like, give everyone a picture of the guy and it's like, this is who this guy is. He has a YouTube channel, so on and so forth, and like, don't let him in anywhere. But the fact that like they're able to show up so quickly and know who he is just crazy. And how many different buildings?
Where did you come from? You spawned out of thin air. Are you gonna go recruit some more children to your cult? What are your objectives today, young man?
They didn't say anything about recruiting children, right? They didn't say anything about recruiting children. Yeah, Northwest, I totally agree. This video does feel like, this video really hooked me in the beginning, and now it does kind of feel like they've went from actually trying to find information to just showing the moments where they're instigating some sort of, like, trying to make some altercation arise out of the situation, which is, it's getting a little, like, it's getting a little annoying, but I'm hoping, you know, we'll see if something happens.
Free yourself from the prison you've allowed yourself to become a part of. Yo, he has a secret path. Do you own this property? Where are you going? Where's he going?
After documenting the scale of Scientology's presence in downtown Clearwater, I still had one question for Jenna. Where is Shelley Miscavige, her aunt and the wife of David Miscavige, the leader of Scientology?
The truth is that initially Shelley is a victim. She was in Scientology as a child, grew up in Scientology.
Oh, that's totally right. That's totally right. I don't know how I forgot about that part. The part where they had like, the people that were in Scientology, their children would only stay in like the children's area, and then they would do like hard manual labor for like half the day. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you guys are totally right. They 100%, not 100%, they allegedly had been recruiting, or not recruiting, but having children in the Church of Scientology.
She married my uncle before he became the leader of Scientology, and since he's been the leader of Scientology, she has been his right-hand woman, involved in every single thing that he has done, whether it's the Lisa McPherson case, whether it's the treatment of me as a child. I believe that they had a falling out, but Leah Remini saw her in 2005 and reported her missing, I believe 8 years later. So Leah Remini isn't somebody who would have seen Shelley on a daily basis.
Shelley's alive?
I know she is. I can't give up my sources, but she not only has been seen, but is seen regularly by people who I very much trust in Crestline, California, working at the Scientology base. Shelley wants to be there. She is in a cult. Everyone probably who's an abuser was at one point a victim.
Sure.
But she is an adult who separated me from my family. She knows everything that he knows. She's a part of everything that he was a part of. And so, yeah, she's not a victim in the same way that we've been thinking, that people think of her as.
So I pulled up to Twin Peaks, California myself to see if I could infiltrate the Church of Spiritual Technology, a fortress designed to protect...
Guys, I wish we could do a side prediction. How likely do you think it is that he actually makes it into the private property and we actually see something of substantial value? How likely is it that he... One of two things is going to happen. He's going to actually infiltrate his way in, or he's going to get kind of in, and then 3 people are going to stop him that start filming him saying, "Sir, you're trespassing on private property. Sir, you're trespassing on private property. Please leave." Either one of those two things is going to happen.
L. Ron Hubbard's teachings in titanium capsules and underground vaults built to withstand the nuclear apocalypse. Could I become the first person to infiltrate and document the inside of this fortress? And was Shelley Miscavige being held as a prisoner here?
And I am running off of 4 hours of sleep the last 3 days. Let's go in, see if we can make some magic happen. Maybe we find Shelley.
My plan was simple. Sneak in from the forest, jump the fence, and hopefully find the nuclear bunker, Scientologists working in the area, record as much as possible, and escape without being detected.
I feel like this is an onion butter Hitman mission. Have you guys ever seen those videos? The new Hitman games where it's like, I completed all of Hitman without being seen even for a single frame.
And Luckily for me, I found this sky bridge connecting one part of the compound to the other.
CST is a secretive Scientology organization whose role is to store L. Ron Hubbard's works in almost imperishable form in underground nuclear-proof vaults.
I had made it onto the sky bridge.
It has Shelley Miscavige's cottage tag here.
I was in.
So the cottage where Shelley is just beyond this wall and this walkway. Okay.
But I was not alone here.
Bro, ain't no way. So help me God, if something happens and he saves it for Patreon, I'm gonna be so pissed. Genuinely, I'm gonna be so pissed.
And then I saw my first Scientologist in the area.
1976, welcome to the chat. Oh God, thanks for the follow. Grim, thanks for the follow.
I narrowly avoided being caught and then noticed some luxury log cabins in the area. But who was living here?
Here is where it is believed Shelley to be living.
1976, thanks for the follow.
Now, one of the buildings on this property is the secret entrance to the underground vault that exists on this property.
But where was it?
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, say what you want about the video so far, but this section is actually really cool. Like him sneaking around and having like it seems like you're in like a secret agent mission where like you have your little hologram that comes up and gives you like it's just some guy or whatever that or like headquarters that's giving you tips on everything. Like this, the way this is edited is really cool. Surely he doesn't just save everything for Patreon though, right? Surely.
Why was there a kid's trampoline outside one of these homes?
Bro, okay, the balls that it would take to do this is just so insane. And he doesn't even have anybody there with him. It's just him there. The balls that it would take to do that is so like that. This is just so crazy.
The light was on, but who called this house home?
Find out more on my Patreon below.
And any Scientologist would actually get in trouble for watching what you guys watched. Any Scientologist would even get in trouble if in an auditing session or in an ethics interview they admitted to having looked up the location of this base and having spent time touring it on Google Earth or on the YouTube drone footage. It really is incredible to believe that Scientology controls its members, you know, thoughts, behaviors, and actions in that way.
As I hid behind the trees, I noticed a Scientologist keeping guard in the distance and was convinced her and I made direct eye contact. So I decided to preserve the footage I had and run for my life.
Yeah, okay, what the guy in the corner, I don't remember his name. It was the guy with that had the wife and the kids and the grandparents who was running away from the grandchildren. I can't remember his name, but he also has his own YouTube channel that he posts a bunch of stuff about Scientology. What that guy was saying is how they're literally controlling what you look up and what you consume and if you try to look up any information or watch anything that could contradict the ideology of Scientology, that's just like Like, what do you young kids say? You say it's basically 1984. See, guys, proof that I'm young right there, see?
Narrowly escaping what may be Shelley's prison, you might be wondering how you too can help destroy Scientology.
The best way to stop Scientology from growing is just to stop new people from getting in.
You've got to let the kids know they are the #1 target for Scientology. They are after young people. Because young people are more impressionable, they're easier to manipulate. And also people who speak 2 languages, because they're really after Latinos, Latinas. You know, anyone.
Targeting those Hispanics.
People need to be able to get justice for actual crimes that were committed against them. And the way to affect that change really is to raise public awareness.
And you can go watch the full-length infiltration of Twin Peaks on my Patreon at patreon.com/Tyler Oliveira. Thanks again to everyone.
Okay, to be fair, it doesn't really sound like anything happened other than him just recording like the physical footage of what was there. So it's not really a big deal. Dang, you know, guys, the beginning of okay, here's what I will say. I think this video did a good job of spreading awareness about it. But for some reason, I don't know. I felt like there would be a bigger payoff at the end. I feel like a bigger payoff was being built up, and then, you know. Anyway. I mean, overall, I would say it was a good video. Also, it totally makes sense that he saves the stuff that would make the video get demonetized for Patreon. God, I need to start doing stuff that would get demonetized so that I can put that on Patreon. I need to start putting something on Patreon. Right now, the only thing... Oh, okay, let me show you. Let me show you what Patreon gets right now. You guys ready for this? Let me show you what Patreon gets. 2 seconds. Watch this. Guys, type the number. Type the number that goes along with with however you're feeling. Type the number. Oh, the poll's not working. Wait, Scenics, you are a Patreon member. Oh, do you not have your Twitch account linked to your Patreon account? Or whatever? Scenics, you should be the only number that's popping up here, I believe. You must not be a Patreon member. Yes! Yes! See, look, it worked for Juno Apollo, who has their account linked with their Twitch and their Patreon account linked. Yeah, it's Patreon exclusive, yeah. So, that's like pretty much the only perk that I have right now for Patreon members. Okay, I took it away. Are we not going to watch the Summoning Salt video today? No. Thanks for reminding me, though. I forgot to mention that. Guys, I thought about it, and I did go out and buy cereal. But then, as I was thinking about it today, I'm like, I'm just going to wait for the next Summoning Salt video to drop. So, let me Google this, or let me look up his channel. I don't care when he releases the next video. I'm going to start the stream the very next, like, that day. And record the video then. The last video he did was the Spyro speedrun, But I'd rather have that video come out the same exact day that his video releases. If that makes sense. So that's why I'm waiting. All right, 1976 hippie, chill. But you promised. I didn't promise. Did I promise? Okay, guys. Okay, fine. Okay, I get it. Hang on, 2 seconds. I get it. Fine, guys. Here, you can have it your way. Yo, Bourbon! Thanks for the tier 1. Thank you for tier 1. Late because my data went off, but I'll say this as someone who left the Mormon church. A lot of cults operate on the idea that the outside world is hostile, and harassing members usually just reinforces that belief for them. It's inevitable when speaking out against a cult, but individually targeting someone is just irresponsible. Yeah, I agree with you. Also, I feel like there's a decent amount of parallels that can be drawn between what you just said and what we're currently seeing in the US in general right now. Which is kind of crazy. Okay, 1976 hippie. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna time you out for 10 minutes here. Because you're just spamming. I already warned them one time, so I'm just timing them out. It says tier list in the title, but what tier list? Oh, I was gonna ask you guys. So you guys know how I have to do daily videos to YouTube? Well, not that I have to, but that I want to. I was gonna ask you guys, is there a tier list that would be fun to do that's something that I actually care about? So I'm on this website right now. Okay, I'm closing the poll, by the way. Most of you guys are doing good. 2 seconds. I'm closing this. Is there a poll that would actually be fun to do? Or not a poll, but a tier list that would actually be fun to do? Let me tell you what would not be fun for me. Indie games. Ranking indie games. That would not be fun. Please, Hollow Knight NPC tier list. I feel like I would know Silksong NPC tier list better. I don't want that to be on the new channel though. That would be something I would put on my main channel. Best video game music? Okay, now that I do care about. Okay, where do you find that? Video games or music? It's gotta be under video games, right? Kill me. Video game music? Is there a video game music tier list? I'm assuming so, right? Quizzes, that sounds terrible. 1,000 plus video games also sounds terrible. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to do 1,000 video games. Animal noises? Yeah, the channel's already created, yeah. You'll have more luck with the search bar? Okay, 2 seconds. Video game music. I almost want to do specifically Zelda, because I listen to so much Zelda music, it's insane. Game tier lister, video game tier list, every 21 Pilots song. Guys, this is what I'm looking at right now. Music tier list, look. Every Glass Animal song, it just seems to be like bands specifically. Anthro Indie Game Video Game Tier List version 2, well, I've only played like 5 of them, so. My top 10 favorite games of all time. So we're ranking this guy's top 10 favorite games. Video game music. Okay, now how many... 2 seconds. How many are on here? Okay, I don't know most of these. Hang on. I wouldn't know most of them. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger? Okay, we're doing this one, guys. We're doing this one. Ranking video game musics. It looks to be a lot of games you guys know. I'm switching songs. I found a good tier list for Zelda music. Okay, send it. I'll decide. Can you send it? Can you put it in Discord General? Also, I'm putting on a different song. I know that's Cinco de Mayo, guys, but I'm putting on a different song. There, I said it. Let's do a little shuffle here. Just sent it? Thank you. This may be a long tier list, honestly, because I'm gonna like the games that I do know. I have a lot to say about them. Okay, Discord General, Tier Maker, Legend of Zelda OST. We have. oh, you're ranking each individual song? Outset Island, The Great Sea. Okay, no, we're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this one. I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to rank that one. Okay. Okay. So, guys, I'm gonna start with the games I don't know. Horizon, I don't know. Infamous, don't know. Borderlands original soundtrack. Okay, that does have Cage the Elephant. Ain't No Rest for the Wicked, I believe. So I do know that one. Super Mario Galaxy official soundtrack. I think I do know some songs from that. Kingdom Hearts I know. Portal 2 I know. Kirby I know. Mario Odyssey. Sonic. There's definitely some songs I know from Sonic. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. No, I'm just kidding. Anodyne, never heard of it. Cuphead, Hades. Tales from Chapter 2. Bug Fables, never heard of it. Guilty Gear, I've only seen a video about it. Dying Light, never heard of it. Village, never heard of it. Resident Evil, I've played it one time. Amori. Persona 5, I know one song from there. Ruined King, don't know. League of Legends. League of Legends? Are we talking about like, what's that animated show? What's that animated show? Arcane? Final Fantasy 15, don't think I could name any songs from there. Resident Evil, haven't heard of it. Death's Door, nope. Spider-Man, nope. Nope. There's a lot of these I don't know, actually. There's only a few of these that I know. Final Fantasy 12, nope. Animal Crossing, oh my god, Animal Crossing? I can't see what that is. What does that say? Ratchet? Pokemon Sonic Forces, probably don't know. Breath of the Wild, I can't read that. Super Smash Brothers, Monster Hunter, I don't think I know. Doom, I guess I do know some Doom songs from playing myhouse.wad. Ghost Runner, don't know. Scarlet Nexus, don't know. I can't see what... Dragon Quest, is that what that says? I don't know what that is. Astral Chain, nope. Shingeki no Kyojin, never heard of that. Zelda Link's Awakening, Crash Bandicoot. Bro, Crash Bandicoot. Okay, I'll talk about it later. Donkey Kong 64 is on here. This tier list is goated except for half of it. Friday Night Funkin', I have played that. I think I'm just gonna say Pokemon. Guys, okay, we're gonna say Pokemon is one game. Okay? And I'm gonna say Pokemon Sword, because that's the one that I remember the most. So, all the rest of these I have not played. Except for Scarlet and Violet, which I don't really remember. Not this one. What is this? Metal Gear Rising? I don't think I know a song from that. Loop Hero, nope. Ninja, nope. Market Deluxe for sure. Zelda Ocarina of Time for sure. For sure, Zelda Ocarina of Time. Never heard that. Don't know what this is. Don't know what this is. I have played 30 minutes of this. I'm just gonna say Sonic is the same thing. Uncharted, don't know if I... Okay, guys. Okay, now that we've got the list down to only the games we know, which is about 40% of the games that we started with, now we can actually start ranking them, guys. Okay, so let's just go left to right here. Mario Odyssey has some banging soundtracks. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pause the music and show you guys some songs that I'm thinking of. Mario Odyssey has some absolute slammin' sound effects. Or sorry, music. Don't believe me? Listen to this. Okay, are you still not convinced? Are you still not convinced? Okay, listen to this. You're probably like, oh yeah, I mean that one's okay, but listen to this one. Absolute slammer. Genuinely absolute slammer. Therefore, Mario Odyssey has to be up here. I don't think it's S. I don't think it's S, but I think it's A. Because there are a lot of good songs that came from Mario Odyssey. Oh, also, 2 seconds, because you guys know that Doug Doug song? It's not the Doug Doug song, it's from Mario Odyssey, but everyone says it's the Doug Doug song, even though it's from Mario Odyssey. It's this song, I think.
Super Mario Odyssey!
No, sorry, it's not this one. It's, oh, there's this one that's pretty popular. That's Mario Odyssey Gardens. I think it's Mario Odyssey, what is it, theme song? Yeah. That's also from Mario Odyssey. So there's quite a few bangers that come from this. But I don't think it's S tier. I don't think it's S tier. I think it's A tier. I don't think it's good enough to be S tier. Okay, moving on to Kirby. Now, the only Kirby song that I know... Actually, wait, 2 seconds. Hang on, I can just show you guys. Here's one Kirby song that I know. Ready? I don't know if you'll be able to hear this. Okay, y'all ready? Okay, here we go. You get the point, but that's an absolute banger. I thought that was from Super Smash Brothers for the longest time, but it's actually called Gourmet. What is it? Gourmet Race or whatever? Let me see if I can find it. I think it's called Gourmet something. Gourmet Kirby. I'll just type. Gourmet Race. Yeah. So that's from Kirby, and that's pretty iconic. Kirby also has some other really good songs, but I can't think of them off the top of the... This is the first one that comes to my head, and it's absolutely iconic. However, Man, it's really snow now. Yo, thank you, Neo Kronos. Neo Kronos, thanks for the 100 bits, I appreciate it. There's a song, here's a song for you when you get to Nier. It's only 5 minutes away from where you left off stream, youtube.watch/ you gave me the link. Okay, I'm not going to listen to any songs that I haven't heard yet. I kind of want to just base this off the songs that I already know. However, I don't think I can put Kirby in A tier because there's a ton of songs I can name from this, and there's only like 1 or 2 that I can name from this. In fact, if I type in Kirby on Kirby music, let's see if I recognize like the first few that come to the screen. So 30 minutes of Kirby music to make you feel better. I do know this song. Yeah, I know this song. Okay, what else? I don't know this song. I think most of the songs I'm not gonna know. I feel like B is appropriate. B is appropriate, I think. I think B is fun. Okay, guys, moving on. Portal 2. Question. I have a question about Portal 2. Which Portal game is still alive from? You guys know what I'm talking about? 1? Okay, Portal 2 I'm gonna rank as D tier because I can't remember any songs from it except for this. Hang on. Hang on, save your gasps. 2 seconds. The only song that I can think that's in Portal 2 is this. And to be honest, I don't even know if this is in Portal 2. I think it might be only in Portal 1. Is it only in Portal 1? So I can't think of a single song besides this radio. Isn't it? But isn't it also in 2? Or is it not in Portal 2? I'll leave it in a D tier because I can't think of any other songs. Now, guys, Kingdom Hearts has some slammers. Allow me to demonstrate. You guys remember? You probably think that's the only one too. Allow me to demonstrate Kingdom Hearts beach theme. I don't remember the island theme. I think Kingdom Hearts also has a good theme song. Kingdom Hearts theme. To be honest, I can't remember what it is though. Oh yeah. Oh, this is such a banger. Yes. That song is an actual banger. So I think Kingdom Hearts has to at least be. Oh man, I think it's. I don't know if it's A tier. I don't know if it's A tier. There's just a lot of songs that I don't know, that I can't remember. So like I'm just going off of what I can remember, and I don't think I can put it any higher. I think I'm gonna put it above Kirby, but not A tier. Hi B, yeah. Yo, what's up, The Real Meme? Welcome back. Okay, guys, moving on. Borderlands. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but the only song that I can remember from Borderlands is the song that they bought to use in Borderlands, which is Ain't No Rest from the Wicked by Cage the Elephant. Which, if you guys haven't heard that, you probably have heard it if I had to guess. It's also copyrighted, so I'm not gonna play it. There's no way I'm playing it. But because that's the only song that I can remember, I think I'm gonna rate it C tier. Because I do like that song, but it's not necessarily a song made for a video game. It was a song made that was used in a video game. Does that make sense? The stream's not gonna get muted, trust. By the way, speaking of Undertale, Super Mario Galaxy official soundtrack. Okay, now I know songs from Super Mario Galaxy, but I can't think of what they are. Like, I would know them if I heard them. Mario Galaxy music. 2 seconds.
Super Mario Galaxy!
Oh, I know the song. What else is there? There's Attack of the... You guys, I have a song in my playlist that's from Mario Galaxy, I think. Because sometimes it comes on and you guys say, oh, speaking of Mario Galaxy, I remember somebody said that once. But I don't remember what it is. I have heard this song. I have heard this song before. What song do I have in my playlist though? It's of Super Mario Galaxy. I kind of want to figure this out before. Hang on. Oh, this song is a banger. Actually, I feel like I know a lot of these, to be honest. Oh, is it this one? Wait, I already clicked on that one. Sorry. Sorry. Interlude? You know, the problem is that I've never actually played this game. I just know the music from it. I don't know. And there's too many songs to listen to. Is it this one? I feel like I recognize so many of these. Okay, fine. I do recognize a lot of these, and a lot of these songs are good. Okay, hang on. I'll rate Super Mario Galaxy as... Guys, I don't think I can personally put it as anything higher than, like, B. Because, well, I think I can put it above Kingdom Hearts because I can only think of 3 songs from Kingdom Hearts. And I know more than that from this, and I like them a lot. I don't think I can compare it to Mario Odyssey, though. Because I just can't recognize... I can't think of the songs off the top of my head because I've never played the game. That being said, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I really have to go. I'll be back in less than 80 seconds. Yo, Obelisk, welcome to the chat. Wait, oh my god, did you guys not hear the songs that we were listening to? Did I still have my desktop muted? Oh, it was 71? Okay. 71 pauses, got you. 2 seconds. Oh my god, it was right on 71, so 7% of people, oh man, 7% of people, or 7% voted 71 plus, and it was exactly 71. Whoops. Alright, there you go, guys. Oh, you did hear them, okay. Alright, moving on, guys. Everhood why do I have this? What the hell is Everhood? Why did I leave this in here? This is going here. I don't know what the hell that is. And if I do, I can't remember anything about it. Okay, now, the only Sonic song that I can think of off the top of my head is Sonic Heroes. Which I think is this one. Hang on. This is the only song that I think I can think of off the top of my head. I know there's another Sonic song in the playlist, but I think I might have deleted it. I can't... That's it, like... And I think there's also Gotta Go Fast, right? Isn't that... Gotta Go Fast Sonic? Isn't that a song? Yeah, I've heard the song too. I've heard the song too. Guys, I think I'm gonna comfortably place this... right about here, because I definitely don't like any song that I know from Sonic better than the Gourmet Race, but I definitely think that it's has a better soundtrack than Borderlands, which is the only song I can remember is Ain't No Rest for the Wicked by Cage the Elephant. So I think we're good there. Okay, now Deltarune Chapter 1. I think a lot of this is copyrighted. Guys, there's only a couple of things that I need to say to you. The first thing I need to say to you is this. Crap. Wrong song. Sorry. Wrong song. The first thing I need to say to you is this. Okay? The second thing I need to say to you is this. Kill me. That wasn't it. Hang on, that wasn't it. Wait, crap, it says it's chapter 2. Wait a minute, wait a minute. It says it's chapter 2. Wait, never mind. Is the only song that I know from Deltarune Chapter 1 the Rules Card Shop theme? And I guess the Rules Card theme? And also, I think I can think of the Town theme. I could sing the Town theme, but I can't... I don't remember what it's called. Wow, is most of the songs that I like from Deltarune Chapter 2? I think we're going to put Deltarune Chapter 1 in... It's probably better than this, and it's probably better than this. Actually, I think I'm going to put it right there. Now, Deltarune Chapter 2, however, there's a couple of songs. So I think it's this one. This is the first one I'm thinking of. This song is a banger. This song is really good. There's also, I believe this is in Chapter 2, but you guys will have to correct me if I'm wrong. There's also, what else is there? It's the forest area? Or is that Chapter 1? What's the forest area? Deltarune, what is it, the forest? I like the forest theme. This is Chapter 1. Wait, this is Chapter 1. I think it still belongs here, never mind. I like this song. There's one more song, though. What's the other song I'm thinking of? There's one more song that I really like. Chapter 2... Music. Like, there's one more song that I really like. First off, the Cyber's World, I think, is, like, might be the best song in all of Chapter 2, to be honest. I really, really, really like that song. Okay, hang on. Deltarune Chapter 2 OST full soundtrack. 2 seconds. This one has a timestamp. My Castletown? Oh, it's... Oh my god! How can I forget? How can I forget? Yeah, that song is quite the banger. Also, Jevel's theme I think is pretty decent, but I can't remember if Jevel's in Chapter 1 or Chapter 2. But I think Deltarune Chapter 2 is I would probably move. Ooh, yikes! I don't know if I would. I still don't know if I would put it in. I think I'd probably put it in high B. Probably. It's definitely better than Chapter 1 because Chapter 1's biggest standout to me is the Rules Card Shop theme, and that one's really good. That one's really, really good. Chapter 2, I think, is better. And I think I would put it above this. I like it a lot. Okay, moving on. They're both there, yeah. Jevel's Chapter 1. I don't like the Jevel theme enough to move it above Mario Galaxy. Knock You Down is a banger. 2 seconds. Okay, you know what's crazy? So I actually thought that I clicked on the wrong song because it sounds so much like this one. Hang on. Listen to this. Listen how similar this sounds. This is Go Go Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on the Super Nintendo. Okay, and then going back to this one. It's the similarities. Wow, I didn't realize that until just now. Or maybe I said that during my playthrough, I don't know. But that's wild how similar those two songs are. Okay, moving on. Hollow Knight. I'm going to say it. Hollow Knight, okay. I'm going to say it and I don't care what happens. Hollow Knight has some fantastic music for the areas that you walk through in Hollow Knight. Fantastic. They're very good. They set the ambience extremely well. However, I don't think I can hum more than like 2 songs from Hollow Knight. I can hum, and the reason why I can hum one of them is because it's in my stream playlist, which is the Queen's Gardens, which is or something like that. And then there's also not Bone Bottom, Dirt Mouth. Dirt Mouth is that's Dirt Mouth. Other than that though, guys, I can't even think of another song, which is weird because I remember my first Hollow Knight playthrough, I remember thinking this music is so good it's making me want to continue playing the game. No, that's a lie. I can think of the Jellyfish music too. If you give me long enough, I can think of the Jellyfish music. I cannot hum a single other song though. So I'm gonna do something that's gonna really piss you guys off, but I gotta stay true to who I am. B. I can't think of the Grim Troop song. I can't even think of it. I can't think of Sealed Vessel. City of Tears. I can't. If you held a gun to my head, I couldn't sing this song for you. Jellyfish is just Green Path, but worse. LMAO. Listen to it again. Mantis Lord's Radiance. I can't think of the Mantis Lord song. How does it go? I can't. All I can think of is Deltarune music. That's all I can think of. Guys, it doesn't matter how many times you say City of Tears, saying the name over and over is not going to make me recognize the song. I cannot remember it. Harpsichord. I'd say A personally, but would put Silk Song above it. Also, I know you already did Deltarune Chapter 2, but Lost Girl is also a banger. Listen to it, please. Guys, okay, this is going to really piss you guys off, by the way. Like, you think you're mad now, listen to this. I know that a lot of people like battle songs. A lot of people like songs that are from battles. Songs that are from battles are never going to make it to my playlist, okay? Let me tell you why. This song right here is objectively a banger. Objectively. Not even subjectively. This song is objectively a banger. But for some reason, the intenseness of battle music, I just cannot get behind. So I will look up. Okay, let me look up City of Tears, or let me look up Mantis Lord's music because you guys keep talking about that. Hang on. Mantis Lord's music theme. Like, it's good. It's really good at creating the vibe that it wants to create, which is battle, intense. But like, I would never put that in a stream playlist because I don't want to listen to that if I'm just chilling. You know what I mean? So you guys thought you were mad back then. Well, just think about how you are now. Okay, let me look up City of Tears too because you guys keep talking about it. Hang on, City of Tears, Hollow Knight. Oh, this song is good. Yeah, okay. All right, guys, maybe I need to be more clear, okay? I need to be more clear so you guys stop trying to convince me. The music from Hollow Knight is very, very good. It's very good at setting a setting. It's very good at creating ambience. But in terms of being rememberable, for me personally, remember, I'm talking about me personally. I'm not saying that you have to agree with me, and I'm not saying that if you think otherwise, then I think that that's wrong. I'm saying for me personally, the music is difficult to remember. It doesn't get stuck in my head. So it makes it hard to remember. It's hard to like sing the songs back. Like, they may be great, but it's hard for me to sing them back and remember, which is my opinion. So I'm leaving Hollow Knight below Deltarune Chapter 1. Ranking music by how memorable it is. Marsic, would you rather have me rank it based on me not remembering how it goes and just you guys telling me where to put it? Is that the stream that you want? If I don't remember the music, how am I going to rank it? Can you answer that question? Answer that question. If I don't remember how the song goes, how am I going to rank where it goes? You know what I mean? Opinion rejected because I disagree. Hey, that's your prerogative. I wanted to watch you showing someone else's opinion. Guys, there's nothing I can do. Okay, now moving on to Cuphead. There's several songs I can think of right off the bat. Number one is... I don't want to sing it. Hang on. I don't want to sing it. Hang on.
I'm Mr. King Dice. I'm the gamest in the land. I never play nice. I'm the devil's right.
Hang on. There's another song. Hang on. This song is also an objective banger. That song is also really good. There's another one that's what is it? Inkwell Isle 3? No. It's right outside King Dice's castle. I don't remember the song name. It's not Inkwell Isle 3 because I know how that one goes. Cuphead, King Dice Casino. Is that what I'm thinking of? Music. It sounds like Die House. No, hang on, wrong one. Hang on, wrong one. What? Those are two different songs. I can't think of it, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? It goes brum, 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 and I was singing 007 pause music over it. I gotta find it in my streams playlist. Hang on, 2 seconds. I gotta find it in my streams playlist. I have it somewhere in here. It is this one. Bum 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 bum. This song is so good. Like this, I'm putting that in the playlist, and I can remember it. You know what I mean? So I honestly, guys, I think Cuphead is probably gonna be. Oh yikes! Actually, man, guys, I'm kind of a harsh critic. I just realized just now. Just now, I realized I'm a harsh critic. I think I would put Cuphead in B. Still, I think I would still place Cuphead in B. That's how good I think the Mario Odyssey soundtrack is. There's so many good songs in Mario Odyssey soundtrack. Yeah, guys, I think this is accurate. Honestly. Well, okay, to be fair, in my defense, I didn't realize how harsh of a critic I was until just now. In my defense. Okay? S will be reserved for Zelda only. Okay, Hades, I can't remember a single song from. I left Hades here because I have played the game, but I can't remember a single song from Hades. So I'll put it up here, because I played it. I'm putting Hades here because I played it, but I don't remember a single song. I also don't know what this game is. Okay, Amori. Mario Odyssey perchance needs to be raised, my guy. Kenzie, is that what you think? Kenzie, is that your opinion? Or are you saying that's my opinion? Mario Galaxy needs to at least be A. Guys, okay. I don't understand. Are you guys saying that? Are you trying to convince me to put it in A tier? Is that what's happening? In relation to the harsh critic thing, Mario Odyssey needs to be higher? I think it's exactly where it belongs to be. I think it's exactly where it belongs right now. Okay, now Amori, I can list like 10 different songs from Amori. I can literally list 10 different songs. 2 seconds. Amori 29. 2 seconds. Wait. wait. Not that one. Not that one. That is not the one that I wanted to point out. No, wrong one. I remember the numbers. I don't remember the names of them. Here, I'll just... There's the full playlist right here. Let me just click on the ones that I know that I like. It is... this one. Objective banger. Objective banger. Okay, moving on. There's also this one. 2 seconds. Okay, there's also, there's no way I'm not going to mention that one, right? There's also, there's so many of these that, like, I wouldn't even think of. Like this. This is also just a good song. You know what I mean? That is truly a Jamsy, and not even to mention this one. Dare I even mention this? There's also... There's also... There's also... There's too many good songs from this, honestly. There's too many good songs from Amori. And honestly, I'm gonna put this in high A, honestly. I think it goes above Super Mario Odyssey, which is crazy. Cause like guys, seriously, these songs are just so good. Like it's just banger after banger after banger. Okay, I'm just gonna click on a random one right here. Let me just click on a random song and see if we like it. Ready? I'll just click on literally anything. Okay, I may not have picked the best example. Oh, did you hear that one note? Did you hear that one note? See? Point proven. Okay, but you okay? You get the point. Let me find one more. Let me find one more. Okay, you get the point. You get the point. You get the point, though. Okay, you get the point. There's some good songs. I'm leaving it in high A. I think high A is appropriate. I was clicking on all the depressing songs. Okay, now Persona 5. There is one song that I know from Persona 5. Let me find it. It's because you guys put it in the playlist. It's like, yeah, it's this one right here. All right. So, I'm a harsh critic, guys. I'm a harsh critic. I do like this song. I do like this song, but this is the only song that I know. I'd probably put it right there. I'd probably put it C tier. Cause like I've heard it a few times, but it doesn't super stick out to me other than like any other bossa nova song that exists. It just feels like a bossa nova song is what it feels like. Tokyo Daylight? I haven't heard that one. Alright, moving on. League of Legends. Bro, what song is from League of Legends? The only song I can think of is a Summoner's Rift theme. Summoner's Rift, League of Legends music. This is the only song that I can think of from League of Legends. Unless we're talking about, like, cinematic trailers. Welcome to Summoner's Rift. I mean, it's good for ambience. I'd probably put this one like there. I'd probably put this League of Legends bottom of C tier. I don't know if it's making me include the cinematics because I can't read the cover art. I think it's trying to make me include the cinematics, but I'm gonna just pretend that it's only talking about the game's music. I have Warriors in my head. I can only think of the promo videos. Is Stardew Valley on here? I don't know. I haven't checked. If it was, I would rate it pretty highly. Okay, now guys. Okay, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger genuinely has a special spot in my heart. Can I show you why? Do you guys mind if this is a safe space, right? Here's one reason why. Okay, hang on. I'm not done. I'm not done. Hang on. Tie the Tasmanian tiger. What is it called? No, not Bridge Over River Tie. It's the rain theme, rainforest level. I'll just do rainforest. Hang on. There's also this one. Okay, all right, okay. I'm not joking, you guys. I'm not joking. I don't know how they did this because this is for the PlayStation 2. This game came out on the PlayStation 2. I'm not joking. I'm getting chills listening to this. Like, I'm actually getting chills because I don't know who produced this. Actually, I think I do. I remembered his name at one point. I don't know who produced this off the top of my head, but like the production quality is so good in these songs. I don't understand how they did it. Back for the PlayStation 2. It's so good. Guys, honestly, and this isn't even like I could keep playing more songs. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. This is okay. This is the hang on. This song is probably the worst out of the 3 that I played so far, but it's still pretty good. Production quality cinema. It's just, guys, I don't like, okay, this is probably gonna piss a lot of you guys off, but I actually think I might place this above Amori. Like, I'm not joking, actually. Which shocker, audience that primarily plays indie games mad about indie game moving down on list. But like, seriously, it's just, it's probably some nostalgia, but it's just so, like, the soundtrack is just so good. You know how long I've had that stuck in my head? Do you know how long I've had this riff stuck in my head for? That has been stuck in my head for like 20 years. No joke, 20 years. And then, sorry, there's also this one too. Okay, 2 seconds. Last song. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, level 1 music. I don't remember what the level's called, but I think it's called this. Hang on. Time Attack? That's not it. This is also a banging song. Rainbow Cliffs. Oh my god. Guys, if you don't have headphones in, hang on. If you don't have headphones in, you're doing yourself a disservice, honestly. This is the one I'm thinking of. Oh my god, guys, this is going above Amori in A tier. You know what? Actually? You know what? Oh my god. I honestly, no one's more surprised than me right now that I'm thinking about this hard. I thought it would be like B tier, but like the more that I hear these. Hang on. Oh my god! It's S tier. It's S tier. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. It's S tier. It has to be. It's just, bro, this soundtrack, there's 32 songs in this entire thing, and all of these songs are just banger after banger. Snow Worries. Let's listen to Snow Worries. Bro, whoever's slapping that bass did not slap that bass to be placed in A tier. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I'm putting it in S. I have to put it in S. I have to. Okay, moving on. Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is hard because I can think of about 100 different songs, like 100 different songs from Animal Crossing. It's just banger after banger after banger. Don't believe me? Don't believe me? Take a bite of cereal. Hang on. I'm being serious. Headphones. It's just so good. It's just so good. Somebody asked me, they gave me like 8 choices. They're like, if you could only pick 2, what would you pick? They said like deep conversations, nature, music, movies, coffee and tea. Like they gave me like, it was like a list like that. And there's just no way I could live without music. And like, I know that's like a cool and hip thing to say, like, oh, you know, I got my Paramore towel, and I'm like, I just can't live without music. I just, you know, music saved my life a couple of times. Like, I know it's like a popular thing to say, but I'm not joking. I think I would be depressed if I couldn't listen to music. It's been such a big part of my life for my entire life. I've been playing violin since I was 5. Or, sorry, 4. I've been playing violin since I was 4.5. 4.5 years old. Man, I don't know. Like, somebody convinced me to not place Animal Crossing in S tier. Animal Crossing music. I'll just do this, and then I'm gonna sort by popularity. Not saying that popularity is the thing that makes things good, but I just wanna find the songs that I remember. Animal Crossing music filters popularity. Okay, most of these aren't even Animal Crossing songs. Yeah, like there's this song, 2 a.m. It's like, guys, Animal Crossing left such an impression on the world that it's essentially its own genre. You know what I mean? And I guess you could kind of say that about Nintendo music in general, but Animal Crossing is so impactful that if you heard a song and you've never heard it before, but it was from Animal Crossing, you'd be like, that's from Animal Crossing. You know what I mean? Don't believe me? You're gonna want to take a gigabyte of cereal for this one. Watch this. Listen to this one.
Psst, I see dead people. Nothing on that beat. No.
Hi. Monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a free throw. Man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him free, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, wop, wop.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? So it's like, how can you not put Animal Crossing in S tier? You know what I mean? Genuinely. Okay, okay. I don't think it's gonna be, well, no, I don't think it's gonna be above, it's not gonna be above the Tasmanian Tiger. Animal Crossing sounding a bit different. Hang on, let me turn this down. Alright, moving on. What's the next game? Super Mario 64. Alright, now here's what I will say. Have you guys ever listened to his song from a game, or maybe just like the original cover of a song, and you're like, okay, I think that song's like, it's okay, it's good, it's okay, it's fine. It's not displeasing to me. And then you hear a cover of it, and you're like, oh my god, I didn't realize there was actually so much intricacy to that song. And now I like it like 100 times more than I did before. Get ready. Get ready. Maybe if I Google this, it'll be 2 seconds. I think it's this one. All right, hang on. It's not. Hang on. It's not this one. 2 seconds, because now I know the name of the song. Super Mario 64 Bob Battlefield cover. It's not this one. It's something. It's the same song, but I can't remember who. I saw it on Instagram, and I was like, "Wow, this is really good." Like, it was a super good cover. I can't find it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. Is it? Oh, it might be this one. And not only this song. So if we don't even talk about the most popular, like, this is probably, it might be the most popular song of all Super Mario 64, but there's also this one too, which is from SMB 64, which is really good. Yeah, you know, without actually going through and sifting through every single Super Mario 64 song, I can't really remember off the top of my head any of their songs from the game besides those two. But even with just those two songs, oh man. 2 seconds, guys, 2 seconds. 2 seconds, because I'm trying to actually lock in. I'm trying to really take this serious. Hang on. I'm gonna place this here and just see how I feel about it. I'm gonna place this here and just see what I think. What other songs am I forgetting, guys? What other songs am I forgetting? Our first F, yeah. Let me do this. Super Mario 64 music. I think depending on what else I hear is going to dictate where I actually place this. Hang on. I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. Oh my fucking God. Guys, can I come clean with you? Because I know this is a safe space. I know this is a safe space and nobody will say anything. I've actually never played this game in my entire life. I only know of it because of its soundtrack. So this is not even nostalgia talking. I'm not even speaking from nostalgia. But these are some bangers. Some actual bangers. I am debating putting this here. Or even there. Honestly, I'm debating putting this here. Okay, hang on. Let me listen to... I'm just going to click on a random song. Cave Dungeon. This is going in S tier. This is going in S tier. It's just too good. Like, I'm not joking you. Guys, they don't make songs like they used to. And like, at the risk of sounding old, they do not make songs like they used to, genuinely. All right, moving on. I'm getting too distracted. All right, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Okay, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is going to be an S tier, but I'm going to place it here as a placeholder for right now. There's no question. There's no question. You guys have no clue how many times I've listened to Zelda slowed reverb. But I can think of songs by name and sing you them before I even hear them. Rito Village. Na 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 na. Rito Village, night. Not even day, night. Ready? Oh my God. You know, I can play this song on the piano, by the way. I can play this whole song on the piano. But not only that, we also have... let me play the song that I used to run to. On sunny days when the grass was green and the wind was blowing through the trees, I used to run to this song all the time. Back when I lived in Kentucky. I'd run through the Appalachian Mountains to this. I'm being serious, by the way. And also, some people might argue that this song is not that great, but I actually really like this song, and I appreciate it for what it is, which is this one. I'm saying it like it's a hot take, but I'm sure almost everyone's going to agree with me. Like, everyone that's a Zelda fan is going to agree with me. This is Kakariko Village. Genuinely a banger. Genuinely a banger. Now, okay, now here's what I will say. This is perhaps one of the best songs that I've ever heard in any video game coming up, and this is from Breath of the Wild 2. Genuinely. And specifically this version, specifically. You know, okay, here's what I will say. When I was a kid, I used to not be able to understand how people could just like go to an art museum and look at art and like enjoy it. Like I just thought everybody was like faking it. Like I thought everyone was just like looking at the art to like fake that they're enjoying it. But I get it. Like I actually get it because right now, I'm not joking you. I could, if I were not streaming right now and I was just offline, it's been a while since I've done this, but I could literally just sit here and appreciate the music for like hours, genuinely. Like just sit here and just listen to like the chord choices they're choosing and the dissonance in each of them. It's just so good. It's just so good. Like I think, okay, now where do I want to place this? I think it has to be here. It has to. It has to be there. It just cannot not be there. There's also this one too. This is kind of a goofy one, but there's also this one. Parasail music. I think it's the mini game. Not even to mention this one, by the way. Not even to mention this one. This hasn't even came up yet, but it's this song right here. I can also play that song on the piano too, by the way. Yeah, guys, it just has to be S tier. Like genuinely just has to be S tier. There's just no shot that it's not. Like, and say what you want. Like, you know, there's those memes about like, oh, the Zelda Breath of the Wild composers when they realized they had like 1 day left to compose all the music, and then they play like like the. To be honest, the videos are funny, but these. It's like, bro, did you write the music for the Breath of the Wild? He's like, yeah. It's something. What do you think about something like this right here? Like those two notes? What do you think about those two notes? But like, it does such a great job, and like, it does such a great job of setting up the ambience of the music, and it's also incredibly memorable. Like in the horse riding theme, I could go on and on. There, like I could literally play the entire soundtrack. Oh my god. Okay, last song / SRS. Hang on. This is one of the few songs that I have added to my stream playlist, and it's a hyped up boss theme music. This song. This song goes so fucking hard, and I'm not even joking. This song actually slaps, and I'm being 100% serious. If I were to go to war, if I were to actually go to war and like fight, if we lived back in like the 1700s, and I had to like go take my sword and my shield and stuff and go fight somebody, I would want it to be to that song. If I had to, I would want it to be that song that I was playing as we were going. This song is just crazy. This song is just actually crazy. Okay, moving on. Sounds like a sped up tempo of the intro scene in Final Fantasy 17. Advent Children. They had guns in the 1700s? Okay, 1500s. 1400s. 1200s. All the Time wrote an essay on this, actually. Salty King, I totally agree, by the way. That's a good point. Okay, moving on. I'll let this ride while we move on to the next game. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Okay, hang on. Let me leave this here. Hot take. A lot of you guys probably have lives, so you're not going to understand what I'm saying. But the best Super Smash Bros. Theme was this. And this is just my opinion, but like in my opinion, it's not even close. It's genuinely not close. It's this one right here. Wait a minute. I think it's is this the one? 2 seconds. No, it's not. It's not the one. Hang on. I have to tailor. Here we go. And it's not even close. If anyone would like to say that Smash Wii U is better, Smash Wii U is essentially the exact same thing. Super Smash Brothers, Wii U main or fight select theme, is it? Kill me, I can't type. No, not this one. Hang on. This song. It's just a more mild version of the one we just listened to. But I would say a very close second, and seriously, I mean very close second would be this. Hang on, wrong one. Very close second. Now, Smash Ultimate's fight select screen... Fight select music, I can't even think of what it sounds like. So I have to look it up. I can't even picture what it sounds like in my head. Is it this? This is pretty good. Like I will say that this song is definitely it's better than the Wii U version. And what's Smash 64? I can't even remember what Smash 64 is. Oh, bum 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 bum. Yeah, that one's pretty good too. I would say this is probably I don't know. I can't, and the thing is, I can't even think of any other songs from Smash Ultimate because they're all just like remixes of songs like the Nintendo characters. I don't know, guys. I'll probably say it's like, I'd probably say it's like there. It's probably like low B, like lowest of the low B tier for Smash Ultimate music. To be honest, I'd say that's fair. I might change my mind, but right now I'd say that's fair. Doom, the only Doom music I can think of is accompanied by the screaming of men. A bunch of man and monster screams. It's just like a bass line. I don't know, bro. Doom's gonna be like, I'll put it above Portal 2. It's D tier. I honestly can't think of anything. All I'm thinking of is myhouse.wad. And it's just that one house song. That's it. D tier. D tier, there I said it. Whenever I hear Doom, I think of Mr. Kalestream. The only thing they fear is if you count Doom Eternal. Rip and Tear. It kind of gives me JoJo vibes. Nice bass riff, but it's not Smash anymore. Guys, I've said this once. I think you've heard Rip and Tear for sure outside of the game. Okay, 2 seconds. Because now I'm curious. Rip and Tear Doom. Strong, warm fish vibes here. Very strong, warm fish vibes. Nah, it's just not my cup of tea, guys. It's just not my cup of tea. It's also, I've never heard that song. I don't know if that's surprising to anybody, but I actually have never heard this song in my entire life. Paper Mario, what? Origami King? I've never played that game, so I can't speak on it. Zelda Link's Awakening. Actually, wait, I forgot this was the new game, and I don't think I know a single song from Zelda Link's Awakening. 2 seconds just in case I do, but I'm not sure I've heard it. I thought it was Link to the Past. That's what I was thinking of when I saw this song. Wait, this came out 6 years ago? Oh my god, this came out 6 years ago already? Wow. Zelda Link's Awakening music, sort by popularity, maybe? OST. Let's just listen to whatever has the... Oh, I feel like I'm at a 8th grade band concert. Yeah, okay. I have never heard that song. I mean, I've heard the song, but I haven't heard that version ever. I'm just leaving it as unranked. I'm going to leave it as unranked. Okay, now Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot. Listen to this. Granted, this is one of the only songs I can remember, but listen to this right here. Oh, man. This song is pretty banging. Let me see if I can recognize any more. Let me quickly see if I can recognize any more songs. Because I'm almost positive I recognize a lot of them. I think, what is it? Wrath of the Cortex? That's the song I had? The Wrath of Cortex? I'm pretty sure I had that game. No, I had the one, not Wrath of Cortex. It was Crash Bandicoot Cortex Strikes Back. I think I had that one. That's a game, right? Cortex Strikes Back. Yeah, it is a game. I'm pretty sure I had that game. Yes, I had. It was this on the PS2. Okay, 2 seconds. Let me listen to this. Holy shit, the nostalgia! Holy shit! Guys, I haven't heard this song in like 20 fucking years. This is wild. This is wild to be living this right now. Okay, let me listen to some more songs. Hang on. Oh my god. Whoa! Whoa! Guys, my favorite part about Crash Bandicoot is like when you used to die, like you'd be like running and you'd die and you'd instantly turn into an angel and just fly away. So it looked like this, you'd just be running, you'd instantly turn into an angel and just like you would just fly off screen. I always thought that was hilarious. It was like the equivalent of me, like it's this. Is the equivalent of me being like, oh yes, like that's exactly what it felt like. Okay. Another good song. Holy shit, dude. It's been so long since I've heard this. It's been so long since I've heard those. Yeah, guys, I Crash Bandicoot has to be up here in B tier at the very least. At the very least in B tier. I am going to put it above Hollow Knight. I think I'm going to put it above Mario Galaxy. Oh man, I think I'm going to put it top of B tier. The only thing I'm debating is Cuphead, but I think I am, and there's some nostalgia playing into that, but there's for sure nostalgia playing into this, but like this is just the truth. This is by ranking of how much I enjoy the soundtracks. This is for sure up there, 100%. I remember none of the names, but I remember there being a banger for some water skiing minigame now. Yo, peace out, Marsek. Yes, you're right. Hang on. I think I have it right here. It's called Turtle Woods Raining, or what is it? Hang 8. It might be the eel deal. Hang on, it might be this one. Turtle Woods Raining. No, wait, that's the exact same song. I know what you're talking about. This is something that I'm just going to be off stream listening to all this stuff afterward. Super Mario 3D World I've never played. I don't know why I included that one. Now Donkey Kong 64, I can pick out like 100 different songs. Genuinely 100 different songs. You guys want to talk about Crystal Caves? Hang on, let me start with one that everyone knows. Donkey Kong 64. There's one specific version of Jungle Japes that I think is king over all the rest. Let's see if I can find the right one. I think it's this one. No, wait. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it is this one. Hang on. No, sorry, it's not this one. It's not this one. Hang on. It's not that one. I'm thinking of a different one. Hang on. Is it? No, it's not this one. Jungle Japes. Son of a bean. Hang on. No, it's Jungle Japes 2, maybe? Is that what it's called? Donkey Kong 64? Is it this one? Yes, it is. It's this one. It's this one. Okay, now there's a reason why. It's because it's for this specific version right here. It's right here. Okay. This next part is also a banger. Because you think it's over, but it's not. You think it's over, but it's not. Yeah, this song, okay, that's number one. That's number one. Okay, you want to talk about something else too? Let's talk about something else. Donkey Kong 64 K Lumsy. Guys, Monka Jam. I can see how if you haven't played this game, this song doesn't sound that good. Okay, but, hang on, listen to this. Bro, I kind of want to play this game on stream, to be honest. Donkey Kong 64 Frantic Factory. If anybody gets scared easily, make sure you have an adult diaper on. I'm being serious. If you get scared easily, I'm being serious. Put on your adult diaper. I'm actually not joking. Another slammer. There's also Crystal Caves. There's also Creepy Castle. There's also Snides HQ. You ain't never heard of Snides HQ? Let me show you. It's been a long time since I heard this music. I don't think this is going to be S tier. All these songs mean a lot to me, but I don't think they're going to be S tier. I think I am going to put it high A tier though. Actually, I think the Amori soundtrack is better. Even with all the nostalgia I have for this game, I think the Amori soundtrack is better. But I think I would put this above Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, moving on. Friday Night Funkin'. All I can think of is just ooh ee ah ee ooh ee ah. That's all I think of when I think of Friday Night Funkin'. So I'll put it like, put it like here. Something like that. Something like that. I don't really remember the songs, to be honest. I just remember the main character oohing and eyeing. Okay, Pokemon Sword. I don't remember any songs from Pokemon Sword. Literally none. So I'll put it like below Portal 2. Jack and Daxter. Okay, this is something I can actually talk about. I can actually talk about Jack and Daxter. Guys, listen to this song. I don't know if you guys ever played this game. Jack and Daxter, what is it, the main theme? Or is it the beach? Jack and Daxter 1. There's not really any melody to this. Okay, a little build up. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I like this game, and I don't even think this song's that good. I think it's called Sentinel Beach, though, is the song I'm thinking of. I used to listen to the song when I studied in college. I used to listen to the song on repeat. Kind of gives off like Avatar Blue People vibes. You know what I mean? I think that's like pretty much the only song I can remember though. So I think I'm gonna place it probably like there. That's like I'm sure I could recognize other songs, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. I'll probably put it like there, ish. Okay, moving on. Oh, Mario Kart Deluxe. Oh my God, wait, this is gonna be hard. Oh crap, this is gonna be hard because there's actually a lot of good songs in Mario Kart Deluxe. Allow me to demonstrate. I mean, the title theme is a no-brainer, but I'm thinking of this one specifically. This song is just really good. It's also super loud. That song is an absolute vibe. There's also, how many other Chimpin songs can I think of? There's also Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. What is it? Daisy's Circuit or whatever, or Peach Gardens is pretty good. But there's also Dolphin Shoals. Dolphin Shoals is like a genuine banger. There's also Sunshine Airport. Sunshine Airport. There's also Neo Bowser City 3DS. Not to mention, just listen to the bass line of the theme song. So you boot up the game, you hear Mario go, Mario Kart 8! Woohoo! And then you just hear this.
Mario Kart!
Oh. Okay. I'm going to say the theme song of this is better than the theme song of Mario Kart World. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's themes is actually so much better. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Kart... What is Mario Kart World's theme is, I can't even think of it. Mario Kart World theme? It is. It's better. Okay, there's a lot of good songs here. I would say it's got to be, it has to be A tier. It has to be A tier. I think it's here. Ooh, actually, it might even be here. It might even be there. No, never mind. It's here. It's here. That's fair. I don't quite think it's S tier, but I think it's at least A tier minimum. I love the Mario Kart Wii theme. How does it one go again? Mario Kart Wii theme.
Mario Kart Wii! Woohoo!
This song right here? Or are you perhaps talking about this song? Ah, yeah. You know, is it just me, or is music getting worse? Is that a hot take? Is it just me? You know, maybe I am old. Guys, realize maybe I am old. I never actually took a second to think about it. But I think I am just old. Okay, now, do we even need to talk about this? Like, I'm being serious. Do I even need to talk about this? Now, I'm going to leave this here as a placeholder. But like, oh man, this is actually going to be tough. Like, it's going to be S tier and no one's surprised about that. But like, okay, hang on. Do you know how much influence this game has had over every person that's played video games ever? Zelda Ocarina of Time might actually be the... Man, I don't know. It's easily one of the most influential games of all time. It also has a soundtrack that's so good. Like, the soundtrack is so good that it's still affecting us. It's still inspiring us to this day. How many songs can last the test of time? You know what I mean? Like, this game came out in 1997, was it? How many songs can last 3 decades and not go out of style? It's like a super rare thing to happen. And yet most songs from this soundtrack do. So like, I don't like, this goes without saying. I could just say the name of this and you guys would know exactly what I'm talking about, but there's this song. Right? But like, okay, so I would even argue that like a song like this that probably a lot of you guys are not even going to recognize. I would even argue a song like this is also like a banger, genuinely, for the environment that it's trying to set, and I remember it. Like, I could sing it to you right now, but it's this song. Does anybody know this song? Does anybody know where you hear this song in the game? By the way, I'm convinced that I could name every song by area in this game. Literally every song. Okay, this song right here that you're listening to right now is from... Did anybody get it right? No, it's not Shadow Temple. Good guess. Yes, Neo Kronos, you nailed it. It's from Spirit Temple, yeah. It's from the Spirit Temple. I used to listen to this song every single night that I fell asleep when I lived in a fraternity and we were going through pledgeship. I used to listen to this song. I used to put my earbuds in because I was in a room with 15 other dudes. and I'd put my earbuds in and I'd listen to the song and I'd fall right to sleep. Which, believe me, I understand that's weird. I get that it's weird, but if that's surprising to you by this point, then you may have painted a different picture of me than what I've been presenting. There's also this one goes without saying too, but Ocarina. There's also this song. Everybody knows this song. You know what I mean? This song is also amazing. Right? Let me play some ones that maybe don't get talked about. Cuz you guys all know like the fairy theme. No. You guys all know that song, so like that one goes without saying. Somebody just talked about this one. I would say this is, I'm not on TikTok, but I would say this is not talked about as much. But this song, if this song's like going through TikTok, then maybe. But hey, listen. Okay, now let me play one that's actually not talked about. That you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, I forgot this song existed, but because I only listen to the TikTok songs. But this song right here, this song is also an absolute fucking slammer. Lock in. The drums on that. God. Okay, also lesser known song from Ocarina of Time. That I can play on the piano. You may not hear this one often, but it is a legitimate slammer. I guess I'm trying to think of another song that maybe wouldn't be as known. Do you guys know the Temple of Time? Okay, you probably do actually. Hang on. Let me play a different song. This song's pretty good. Not talked about that much, but it's pretty good. Mon Papun, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, also, there's also this song, too, that I believe... I think this song is the same... Or I might be thinking of Twilight Princess, but let's see. I was. Hang on. What's the song that plays in Ocarina of Time for this? You get the point. You get the point. I could literally play any song from this game, and you guys would, yeah. Like, I could play the Great Deku Tree. Okay, let me just show you inside the Great Deku Tree. This song, by the way, is genuinely a banger. Genuinely, Inside the Great Deku Tree is honestly a banger, and I'm not even exaggerating. I would throw it back to this song, and I swear to God, I'm not just saying that. Inside the Great Deku Tree. Genuinely a good song. I think this has to be number one. I think it has to be. And you know, guys, I think there's something to be said about the simplicity of all these songs. Like, you know how you can play most, like, for example, Lon Lon Ranch. You can play Lon Lon Ranch on the ocarina. Most of these songs you can play on the ocarina. Bolero of Fire can be played on the ocarina. But, like, because they had to restrict the songs to be able to be played on the ocarina and, like, so however many buttons or whatever, the songs just tended to be more simple. But because they were more simple, they're more memorable. And they stuck in your head more. But they were also bangers, too. Oh, okay, last one. Here's one that I don't see talked about a lot, but I think is pretty popular. And it's like it's like actually genuinely a slammer. Hang on. Last one. Genuine slammer. Yes, this is not Fairy Fountain. This is Sheik's theme. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, like, basically every song from here is an absolute banger. Honestly, like, I don't think I can think of one song that I don't like. Maybe Ganon's theme is intentionally meant to be unpleasant to listen to. So maybe that. Like when they introduce when Ganon comes out of the gate, this is the beginning of the game. This isn't even spoilers. When Ganon comes out of the gate and you hear the it's like actually meant to be unpleasant to listen to. So maybe that song I wouldn't throw in a playlist, but Portal, I don't know why I grabbed this already. I can't remember any songs from Nier. I'll put this like below Hades. I can't remember any songs from this. Portal's the last one we're going to do, guys. Last one we're going to do is Portal. The only song I can think of from Portal is number one, the song on the radio, and then also this song, which I'm pretty sure is copyrighted, by the way, so we can only listen to a little bit of it.
15 months is Karazi. Let's go.
Yo, Alex G, thanks for the tier 1 W for 15 months. Holy. Thank you so much.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success.
Okay, I'm almost positive this is copyrighted, so I'm going to skip ahead to the part that is my favorite part of the song, and I think it's here. No, it's here. It's here.
The people who are still alive.
This next line is my favorite part.
I'm not even angry.
I don't know why. I just feel like that line fits really well. But that's the only song I can remember that comes from this. I can't remember any other songs that come from Portal. But that song is a banger. I'd probably put it above here and above here. I'd probably put it right there. I think the song is really good, but I can only remember that one song. So, okay, guys, this is the official list. Please listen to the Nier soundtrack. It's so good. Where would you put Celeste? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't know. Where would I put Celeste? I don't know. It's not on here. I'm not even going to think about it. Okay, fine. Hang on. 2 seconds. S tier. I would put Celeste S tier, and I would probably put it... Yikes. I think I would put Celeste either right before Ty the Tasmanian Tiger or right after Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. If we're going off hours listened, by the way, I think Animal Crossing, like, if we were going off strictly hours listened, then Zelda would be, or Breath of the Wild would be here. Actually, I don't know. They would be tied, but Animal Crossing would be one up. But this song is just too good. Celeste would be either here or here. One of the two. What's up, Griffiths? Welcome back. All right, guys, I have to go to the bathroom, and then I'll be right back. But BRB, 2 seconds. What? Wait, can you guys hear me or not? Am I hearable right now? Wait, you can hear me? What the hell is what just happened? All right, guys, full transparency. I was gonna come back and say, guys, I forgot that I have to end the stream anyway. I don't know why that happened, guys. I forgot that I forgot that I genuinely have to end the stream anyway because I didn't even realize that I've been streaming for 4 hours yet. So, guys, 07, thanks so much for watching. I would have just ended stream before I went to the bathroom, but I genuinely forgot, so sorry about that. But I will leave you with this. Okay? I'm not going to leave you hanging, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys Thursday, and with that, I leave you with this.
Wow, I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. They not like us. 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 You think the pay gon' let you disrespect Pac?